Gotta wait, gets people like 5 minutes to trickle in. And I am gonna play that in the background. This way it gets people to come in and we're all set up. I think that's good.
Yeah. Where's the one I wanted? Oh. I need to mute this shit. Hang on.
Yeah.
It wouldn't let me mute it because you weren't live yet.
Yeah. I'm live now. Yeah, buddy. Hop out. Do that. Okay. I like this beat. I wish you can't hear it.
I think is that the last one I sent you? That's the one I'm gonna post.
Yeah, that's the one.
For the
Hi
15th.
guys. We are getting everything set up. We're pretty much set up, so yeah. There's 2 people watching. I think this is probably just us 2.
Probably.
Did you send the link to everybody?
I haven't. I don't know who to send it to.
Oh.
I told Domo. I'll tell Eminent we're live. We're going live.
I posted it in a social thing. That's because I got off of it. That's why I quit playing. I can't do that. But I like that there's music in the background that makes it, when there's quietness, it makes it, you know.
Yeah, you can just loop it too, right?
I'm trying to figure out how do you do that.
I have no idea. I just know that.
Let me download it and see if I can just loop it that way. I don't have to have it up constantly. Let me take the display off. I probably don't need that up there right now. And I'll just play it in the background and loop it.
Okay, sounds good.
That way I can just do this instead. Restore chat there. Yeah, I like that. I want to be able to do that. Okay, the volume on that needs to be right there. Okay. Yeah, now I have it on the loop.
Okay.
There we go. I like that.
Is that Olivia?
Oh god, see, the noise cancellation doesn't work. I'm over here acting like I don't hear it, even though I can.
Grand old time over there.
Oh, let me go check on her. I forgot. She's in the shower. Oh god, I forgot. Hang on. What are you screaming for? Oh, that happens sometimes. Don't scream. Silly girl. Okay, quit. Child thinks she's having a good old party or something in there.
It's a shower party.
Well, the light flickers in there, and it kind of went out, and she freaked out because the wiring needs to be rewired in this house or something.
Disco.
You need to let Domo know. Oh.
I didn't send him the link, but I did tell him. If you want to, you can. He hasn't responded today, so I don't know if he's busy.
Yeah. Ooh.
Because you're friends now too, right? You got it worked out on Instagram?
Yes, yes. We're friends. Alright. Well, there ain't nobody watching, but that's okay. We can go ahead and do something. Me and you can have fun anyway. We have our own party.
Yeah.
So, looking through these, did you see any that you wanted to go through?
The one that at first caught my attention was Am I the asshole for kicking my boyfriend's mom out of my house?
Ooh. What? We're live. She's in the shower. What? She's getting out. What? I'm getting her a beer. You want? Yes. I'm getting crunk tonight. Fuck it. It's his weekend, so. Am I the asshole for my wife's cheating? Like, for exposing my wife's cheating and not wanting to do anything with a child that isn't mine? Dude, that's deep. I'm trying to find the one.
That one?
It's at the top. It's like number 2 for me.
Let me refresh.
For telling my sister I won't be.
Yeah, what? I don't have it.
Hi. Okay, go, baby. Hello. She said hi.
Hi.
She said hi. See, I can't find the one that you're talking about. Oh, nope, that's not. For telling my husband he would be responsible. Oh, no.
Not even doing it correctly then, because I sent you the exact link.
Yeah, it's showing me. For not one.
Am I the asshole for evicting my mom?
I seen that one. Okay. No, I did not. That cheating one's still the very top for me. It's like number 2.
Yeah, I refreshed and it's still not showing up. Let me just click on the link I sent you. No, see, the second one on mine is the birthday dinner.
Oh, let me switch over so you can see what I'm looking at.
Oh, you didn't use the link? You just went to the thing.
No, I went to the link.
Let me see it.
Hey, look, I'm gonna do it again. I'll go. Oh, wait, no, I gave you the wrong one. My bad. There you go. That's the one. Maybe that's what it was. I was looking at the wrong shit.
Yeah, but that one was good.
I can go back to it.
But I wonder how you got to it. That's what
I typed in on the search bar AITA instead of Am I the asshole? It's getting warm in here.
Am I the asshole for leaving my friendship group with no explanation? Here, I'll just do that too.
Let's do
Yeah.
top today. Yeah, and then I went to whenever I went to AI, I'll send you the link.
I got it.
Okay.
Final update. So that must mean it's been going on for a while.
Well, there's one that's 10 hours ago that was posted. Is that which one are you looking at?
That says final update. That means they've.
Oh, final update. Okay. Well, then we get to read the whole thing.
Well, I don't see the whole thing. I only see too long didn't read. My wife cheated years ago. And I found out the child wasn't mine. I guess you can go from there, right?
Yeah, he probably posted more in the comments.
We probably had like multiple posts, and this is like the final one.
Okay. Well.
Alright. Do you want me to do it?
Let me put it on the screen. I guess there really ain't no point putting on the screen. It's too small. Hang on, it says to pop up.
Oh, look, Domo's here. Hi, Domo.
Hi, Domo. I want to pop
Just bullshitting around. We just did the
Pop
second
up.
Adam reaction. It's crazy. And I guess supposedly Adam's going live in like 2 hours with Just in Time. And they're gonna talk about all this shit.
What's up, Domo?
Domo no homo.
Oh,
Right?
don't
Wasn't
do
that the song?
Oh, yeah, I need to. Okay, no, don't do that.
Of course. You hear the dogs?
Yeah.
They heard a noise and they freak out. Hey, you guys!
Okay, guys, so I think what we're going to do is we're just going to read them, and when I edit, then I'll add it in. You know, I know what I'm doing. But that way y'all can better, I guess. So, yeah, so we're going to do some Am I the Asshole? I'm going to let Manders read, because I suck at reading out loud.
Well, this is a final update, but it's Am I the Asshole for exposing my wife's cheating and not wanting to do anything with a child that isn't mine. Too long didn't read, TLDR. My wife cheated years ago, and I found out my child isn't mine. Not gonna lie, it's been a rough couple of months. I wanted to just run away from all this, even abandon my son, even though he isn't mine, but I didn't want him to suffer, so I tried. Since then, I visited him a lot. I moved out, but I kept visiting him. But my wife would try her best to make me stay, and her bitch-ass sister is no joke, but I tolerated it all for my son. But this Christmas, after I celebrated with my son, my wife, her sister, and her family sat me down to talk. They wanted me to reconcile and not to give up on my family. My wife said she made a mistake years ago and there's nothing she can do to change it, and she wants to stay with me. I told her that it isn't possible. I am doing all of this for him, not for you or any of you. But they all said that we have been living peacefully and I have a loving family. I love my son even though he isn't mine, and I should not break the family. Instead, take my time and forgive my wife and live like we were living before. Past is past, and I should forgive her because she's been faithful to me ever since then, and she will give me my own child. After all that they said, I decided there's nothing else I can do. I told them all that what wife did is betrayal, not just cheating, but making me raise another man's son. I tried my best to not complicate and thought and did everything for my son. I think they typed this wrong. Okay. I told them that I am leaving and filing for a divorce and giving up on my son, and I left. They tried to stop me and still sends me texts and calls me, but I ignore it. I've decided to file, talk to a lawyer. My stance is that either I get full custody of them or I give up on him. I am not really concerned about child support, but it's kind of painful for me. I tried my best to give my son a better life, even though he isn't mine, and wanted him to have both parents in his life, but she's making it difficult. If he ever needs my help or wants to reconnect with me, I will help him. I already know that most likely the custody is going to his mother.
Well, yeah, look, this right here. This is what
Domo said being a stepdaddy to your own kid is hilarious.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Like that is hilarious. Cause like what?
He said, "Fuck them kids," respectfully.
I seen that.
I mean, I feel like it doesn't say how old the kid is either, though. I feel like this is something that while she was pregnant or like right after should have been told, or like before she got him like involved in this whole thing. Like, hey, I cheated on you.
Yeah, because I was gonna say, did he say that was actually his son and he just plans on giving up on his son altogether?
No, it's not his kid. He found out she cheated on him and that the kid isn't his, but he's been trying to take care of the kid regardless.
Like it is his.
Yeah, but then they're trying to like coerce him into staying with her.
See, I can see this I can see his standpoint where every time maybe he looks at the son, he's reminded that what his wife did to him. You know what I mean?
Well, he even says at the end that if the kid ever comes to him and needs anything, he'll be there for him.
Right, but like maybe the reason he's struggling so hard is because every time he sees that baby, you know, he thinks, well, my wife cheated on me and that's not my son. I mean, but then there's if you're forgiving someone, forgive them completely. Don't hold on to it.
Well, he's trying to like only be there for the kid, and the family and the wife are trying to like coerce him into staying with her. And he's like, I'm over this relationship.
We're live right now. Thank you.
He's like, I'm over this relationship. He wants to be there for the son, but the family keeps like getting up his ass about staying with her.
Yeah, sorry, there's distractions. Everybody's being freaking loud. Yeah, I'm trying to go back and read through it. But so what caused the issue for him to stay around though? Like, was he just trying to work it out?
Not with her. It sounds like because I don't know the timeline, but it sounds like he grew to love the kid as his own, and he's trying not to abandon the kid. But the wife and the wife's family are like trying to get him to stay with the wife.
Hey, Amy.
Hey, Amy. So they want him to like stay with the wife, irregardless that he's got more of an issue with the wife than the kid.
Okay. Well, no, I get that. That's she cheated on him. That's expected. I'm just wondering because did he say he's been with her for?
It doesn't have a timeline.
It's been a rough couple of months. I wanted to just run away from all this. Abandon my son even though he isn't mine. Oh, okay. Okay, see, my wife cheated years ago. Okay, so he cheated years ago, but the last couple of months have been hard. Got you. I'm caught up now.
Yeah, he didn't find out though until the last couple of months is what it sounds like. So he like raised this child thinking it was his. And so he like has love for the child, but the family is trying to be like, oh, just forget that it ever happened and just be with the mom anyways. And he's like, I don't want to be with her. She lied to me for all these years, and this kid ain't mine.
So did they just wait, did the wife just finally tell him and now but
yeah.
It's been oh, okay. Melissa's here now. I have arrived.
So that's why he's like having he wants to be, he's been trying to be there for the kid even though the kid's not his.
Okay, I'm getting it now. Okay.
Because he's raised him as his own kid for so many years, but he can't forgive his wife for lying for all those years. And her family's trying to make him like stay with her, and he's like fed up and he's like, bye bitch.
I mean,
And the
when
only way he can be like that is if he says bye to the kid
I don't think
too.
he's an asshole for that. I think that's understandable
Right.
because that's my only. Like, I have two things with my husband: cheating on me, I would leave; beating the fuck out of me, I would leave.
Right.
Other than that, like, we can work it out. But those are my two. I can't no more.
But you gotta also be honest up front. I'm
Right.
like a big honesty person. Like,
Yeah, me too. Let's see what's the comments say. Okay, we're gonna have to read them out because I don't have them posted up. Again, whenever I edit this video for our channel, I will um, take this post and put it in there so y'all can read along with us.
Domo said homie is a super simp with the big cape on. He's not trying to be with the wife though. He just wants to be there for the kid because he's already got attached to it.
Yeah, if it's not if it's not his kid and he's just been trying, I think he did pretty well. I mean, a couple months ago, his wife laid it out, told him what happened. It's what I'm gathering now. Now that
Yeah,
I've caught
but it
up.
was like years ago that the baby was born. So he's had however many
So he
years.
thought this child was his own
Yeah,
for a long
that's why.
time. I
Yeah.
get that. Like, you thought this child was yours, and then you're gonna be told that it's not, and your wife's kept that for. That's grounds for leaving.
Yeah, that's what he's trying to do, and that family's like being assholes to him, and so he's like, I'm just done. I'm cutting all of it off because I don't even have a responsibility to this child because it's not mine. He said even at the end that if the kid ever reached out to him to reconnect and needed something, he would talk to him.
Right. Somebody in the comments said this is a painful situation and you're right to seek legal advice. It's tough. It's a tough road, but you're not alone.
Not the asshole. This
Right.
isn't about forgiveness. It's about betrayal on a massive scale. His wife's actions were devastating, and her family's attempt to gaslight him is appalling. He's right to prioritize his own well-being and not feel obligated to raise a child who isn't his. Giving up on a child isn't abandoning him. It's recognizing the impossibility of the situation. He sounds heartbroken and exhausted. He made the right choice. He deserves peace. Hey, Damien.
Delmo said, yeah, that's a hard
it is
decision
super
to make.
hard.
It is. Hi, Damien. How are you? Okay, and then there's people are forgetting the most important thing here, the betrayal. She violated his trust in such a huge way. It's heartbreaking, but the husband's mental health and boundaries should come first. He deserves peace after all of that. Hell yeah, I agree 100%.
Right.
Because, people forget about men's health. They only, if you they're trying to take that men are these strong masculine men and they should just get over
Yeah,
it.
they're not allowed
they
to
feel
have
too.
feelings or cry or anything. They have
Right.
to hold it all. That's why, isn't it like the highest rate of unaliving is men because of all that?
I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, I'm not going to speak much on it. It's my husband's situation, but he's on antidepressants. He's taking care of his mental health.
Right.
So,
Nobody
you want to?
cares. No more love at your convenience. What? I don't even know what that means. Oh wait,
They
they
will-
want him to sweep everything under the rug for their convenience, but his feelings and trust were shattered. He's not wrong for standing up for himself.
No more love at your convenience. They had it in quotes. No more love. No more love at your convenience. Which is, no, I get it, because, like, they swept it all underneath the rug and everything. Didn't even think about his feelings. So, no
Damien,
love.
we're doing Am I the Asshole questions. We're finding ones that we like.
Yeah,
And,
we literally just started. This is our very
Yeah.
first one.
She tried to ambush. Go scroll down. I'm not going to read love this.
Hang on a minute. Let me. Some of the things are. He's typing big words. Not big words, big long sentences, and it's not all showing up there. Which, I need to fix that. Like. Let me.
Yeah, the world doesn't care, but people do care. Domo. The world doesn't care because they're all like, men are the patriarchy, which is bullshit. Without the patriarchy, women wouldn't even have rights. If all you guys decided tomorrow women don't have rights, we couldn't stop you because you are all more physically stronger and everything. That's what happened to when they left Afghanistan. They like just took all the rights that they gave the women away because the men are physically stronger, and then women act like entitled, and I hate it.
So I'm moving on past that comments part. Somebody said, "Yep, he forgives this. She'll just learn that there isn't any consequences, and to hide her tracks. She was more than happy to let this man raise another man's child. What else is just lies through a mission?" Which,
Right.
yeah, true.
How? And he said, "Oh, she hasn't cheated on him since." How does he know that? She's been lying to him for however
This
many
whole time.
years.
It sounds
Yeah,
like
like
your wife's the asshole in this.
right.
Just saying. Hey man, how's everything? Pretty hot day again. Okay. But yeah, you guys, I love that y'all are engaging Domo and Damien. If y'all have anything, I will pop it up on the screen. We'll talk about it. If somebody wants to call in and give their opinion, we're down for that too. I'll just have to make room on the screen.
You want to go to a different story?
Yes, we can move on. And yeah.
Yeah, go back and then we'll go through. See any that you like or that I like, I'll tell ya.
I mean, that one's pretty. I don't know. I don't.
I want to see something scandalous.
I know. Leaving my dad's birthday dinner after overhearing my sister's comment about my miscarriage. Ooh, that might be interesting. For telling my husband he would be responsible for his daughter from now on. Okay, that sounds like not their daughter, so.
Wait, scroll down a little more. I think this is where I was seeing kicking my boyfriend's mom out.
Okay. Why not?
I, 25 female, have been with my boyfriend for 3 years now. A few months ago, his mom came to the US from India and has been spending the last few months in the home we got together. It all started when I kept finding her rummaging through my clothes on multiple occasions. I don't know. Wait, what does WFH mean?
I don't.
And she doesn't have a job. Oh, I don't work from home and she doesn't have a job.
Okay, yeah.
Then I started to notice my clothes go missing, and I noticed she was slowly throwing my clothes away. I don't make a lot, so it was really upsetting to me to see my clothes in the trash. That's when I put two and two together. After that, I confronted her and asked her to please stop. She claimed the clothes were too revealing for someone who will be a part of her family. They are Lululemon athletic clothes I wear to the gym. I told her I can wear what I want, but that I will refrain from wearing the clothes in front of her. She stopped throwing the clothes out for a while, but then started up again. And this time she actually started cutting them apart and throwing them out. I had had enough, and I got her a hotel room and put all her stuff in there when her and my boyfriend were out one day. Now she's going back to India, and my boyfriend is saying he's going to break up with me because I disrespected his mom. He asked me to move out. We both pay half for the rent right now, and I just feel a little guilty. I know it's disrespectful in Indian culture, but am I the asshole? To clarify, we got a house together, but are renting. It's a lease, not bought the house.
First off, let me explain if you don't know what Lululemon is. It's very expensive sportswear. Very expensive.
Yeah, it's just like leggings and sports bras,
but it's expensive.
Yes. I know, but she said it's too revealing.
But the thing is, for her to actually cut it up, that's... I'm sorry, but you didn't pay for it. Give me my money back. Sorry.
Right.
You know, like, you don't have no business cutting my clothes up. I don't care what you think. I don't care. Like, don't cut my clothes up. That's disrespectful as fuck.
And obviously he didn't think it was too revealing if he was dating her.
And to be honest, no, he should be having his girlfriend's back on this because she violated her by cutting her clothes up.
He must be a mama's boy.
Does it matter? My husband he's been a mama's boy all of his life, and then, I mean, his mom passed away, but there was a time whenever he took my back over his mom's back because he was tired of her bullshit. you know?
Right.
So, like, it sounds like they're pretty young, 25. I mean, that's about the time when me and his mom got into it for the first time at that age. And he pretty much wanted to kick me out. So, I do relate to this very much.
Well, there are also girls out there that will pour bleach on their boyfriend's clothes
And
to
that's
ruin
wrong
them.
too. I don't think touching other people's belongings is right at all. Like, keep
Mm-mm.
your paws off of everybody's belongings. I don't believe in going through people's phones either. I think if you think in your mind that something's going on, then you have a problem and you need to discuss it with people. And if you can't talk to that person, then you need to cut it off and there's no relationship there because communication's got to be number one.
Right. Like, I leave my stuff open all the time,
Mine
all day
too.
long.
Like my husband can come
And,
in and look anytime he wants. I don't care. I ain't got nothing to hide. Neither
right.
does he. He lets me get on his phone if he needs it. Like he's driving. Will you gives me his phone? Will you do? He knows I'm not gonna go stupid, but he doesn't have nothing to hide from me.
Right.
So, like if there's
Yeah,
no
it wasn't
trust,
as interesting as I thought it was going to be. That,
no.
like,
But I'm still passionate about it. Like
or it's not
I
as
just
scandalous as I thought it was going to be.
I just think that if you, boy, man or female, have a feeling that something's going on and you can't talk to them about it, then
That's
go
already
with
a
your
red
gut.
flag.
Go with your
Yeah.
gut feeling. Get the hell out of there before it goes too far.
Oh
I
yeah,
had one
Domo
stab.
had.
Ooh, hang on. Let me put that up there. What?
He even showed us a scar on live one time.
I had a woman stab me before, and yes, she was Latino. I know Latinos are crazy, but
He likes them big booty Latinas.
but still, like if you feel in your gut, communication, dude, communication. Like, and if someone's cheating on you, and you do find that out, like, leave. There's no
Right.
why cut their clothes up.
I also feel weird about, like, okay, like if you're at the point where you want to cheat on your person and you can't
Then
even
you should
tell
leave.
them. Well, no, I'm saying can't even like talk to them about whatever you're feeling, and you just like I think it should be a discussion first, because there are those people out there that are like, fine, go sow your oats or whatever, but you're not even giving them the
See,
option.
yeah, great. I'm
When
glad
you just lie,
brought that
you
up
know?
because when back in 2015, my husband, I was working a lot and I came home. Like he would work days, I would work nights. We hardly seen each other. I remember coming home and we had a discussion and he's like, I just want to let you know that, I feel like I need more. There's something missing here. Like, and he goes, and if you don't, he goes, I'm being honest with you. I feel like I'm going to have to go find it elsewhere and I don't want to. But thank God he
Yeah.
told me because guess what? We worked it out and that never happened. Like we,
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, you should like at least give them the option to be like, okay, let's work this out or let's split. But when you just go behind somebody's back, you're not even giving them the choice.
you're not
And
telling
you're
them what's
just straight. You're lying.
You're not
because
telling
the
them what's
lie.
wrong with your situation. But I'm not even gonna read the comments because you're not. I don't think that you're the asshole in that. Moving on.
Mentioning their allergies.
Oh, I was looking at for
Yeah,
silly.
that might be relatable.
We live amongst a bunch of childish adults nowadays. They're
Yeah,
rather.
see, that's my thing, Domo. Like, I'd rather you be honest, even if it's the worst thing I could ever hear. As long as you're
Yeah.
honest, I'm going to be
See,
more willing to like understand and listen to you than if I found out you're lying to me.
Yes, I do better with somebody coming to me than going around about me. So
Yeah, because I'm like, if you just had talked to me about this, we could like talk about it.
I have so
I
much more
don't-
respect
yeah.
for people who come directly to me. So I will react better because like if my husband would have just went and done it, I would have probably been a psycho bitch.
And y'all probably wouldn't be together.
No, we wouldn't be.
Exactly. It's all about the honesty in my head. Like, because I also get in my head about shit and I overthink things all the time.
Same, girl.
And so, like if you lie to me about one thing, like you can lie to me about like something stupid, I'm gonna think you're lying to me about everything.
I don't know. That one sounds pretty good. Am I the asshole for telling someone to stop mentioning their allergies when we go out to a restaurant? I thought it said something else. Never mind. I thought that
To
said
me, that's
it.
just funny to me because it's like, stop being such a liberal and mentioning your allergies.
Well, I was thinking she was saying, or he was saying, I lie about my allergies when I go out to a restaurant, but
That's crazy, Domo. Well, you just deal with some crazy bitches, I guess.
well,
You,
yeah. And another thing too, like if you're still having that issue with women, is don't insanity is doing the same thing over and over and finding the same people over and over that are, so time to branch out, buddy.
yeah, go out of your spectrum of normal women, maybe.
Or even your type, because my husband is not my type, or he wasn't my type. He is
Like,
now, but
yeah,
he,
mine isn't really either. My boyfriend.
but when we met, like, he was not my type at all. For reporting my ex's mother to CPS for kid.
Oh, that's
Oh,
a good one.
oh, that's a long way, but go ahead, have fun.
Okay.
You might want
And,
to find it on your screen and scroll it.
yeah, it went.
'Cause
Okay, there it goes. It cleared up. I'm a 23-year-old single mom from the Philippines of two beautiful daughters. My eldest is 5, and my youngest 3-year-old daughter with my ex. Our relationship didn't last because, well, he's an absolute peach, slanty, bleach, lazy, I guess, a cheater, and just an all-around jerk. Despite that, we agreed we could visit or borrow our daughter for a day or two,
how do you
sometimes
borrow
up
your
to
daughter?
I don't know, that's why I said it twice. Since I work in the city, my daughters stay with my sister and grandparents when I'm away. Everything was going fine until Christmas season rolled around, and his mother, why is that slanted, decided to steer the pot.
That's why it's
One
slanted. There's problems. There's drama there.
One afternoon, while my 3-year-old was outside with my grandfather, my ex's mother, let's call her Karen for obvious reasons, showed up at my grandparents' house. She snooped around, called out to my daughter, and, since my daughter knows her, picked her up and walked off like it was the most natural thing in the world. My poor grandfather didn't notice and thought my daughter had gone back inside. When my sister realized my daughter was missing, she was in charge of snack time. Panic broke out. They searched every corner of the street, asked the neighbors, and finally got a lead. One neighbor saw Karen walking out with my daughter. My sister tried calling Karen multiple times, but she didn't answer. At this point, I was distraught and furious. I called and messaged my ex, asking if he knew what his mother was up to. True to form, his response was a classic, I don't know anything. Useless as ever. I took to Facebook, posting about the situation in Viola. Karen suddenly decided to respond. She gave me a vague idea of her new location, but refused to share her exact address. My boyfriend and I wasted no time. We coordinated with our barangay officials and asked for assistance. The barangay captain deployed people to search for Karen in the area she mentioned. After hours of searching, I was starting to lose hope until we spotted her. She was about to hop into a grab car when she mistook us for her ride. Big mistake. I jumped out of the car, grabbed my daughter, and immediately called the authorities. Karen, of course, was not happy. Back at the barangay office, she had the audacity to curse me out, calling me irresponsible and unfit to be a mom. She was so livid that spit was flying everywhere, and honestly, I couldn't look her in the eye. Not because I was guilty, but because I was trying so hard not to laugh. The barangay captain wasn't having any of her nonsense. They confirmed she'd lied about her identity earlier while they were searching for her. In the end, I got my daughter back, and Karen's got a stern talking to from the officials. My ex's mom might think I'm a bad mom, but at least I don't resort to kidnapping to play grandma of the year, so am I the asshole?
First
No.
off, that sounded like. Oh, and I just
Right.
realized where this came from. She's my favorite YouTuber that does these things. But first off, it sounded like a freaking movie. Like I'm watching a
Right?
movie.
It's like, what's that one with
I
Liam
got
Neeson?
invested.
Where they kidnap his daughter. He's like, I got a special set of skills.
Yeah, like no, Your mother-in-law is a nutcase. Your mother.
He said borrow your daughter is crazy.
Yeah, that's why you and I both are like borrow your daughter.
Borrow? How do you borrow your daughter?
But it's like the your mother-in-law's a nutcase. What you think, Domo?
It's not even her ex mother-in-law. She's not with that guy no more.
Yeah, I know, but she borrowed her granddaughter.
But she wouldn't answer her phone, and then she lied about her identity.
Well, she's a nutcase.
She's like trying to kidnap the granddaughter. It's crazy.
Yeah, she's gonna.
What's she gonna do?
Yeah, she did kidnap the child. Like the child. I wonder if the child got out or if the mother-in-law snuck in and grabbed her ass.
It was said that she went to wherever they were watching the kid, and she called out to the kid, and she went to her because it's her grandma.
Grandma's in that case.
Right. You need to, like, she said she reported it to CPS.
Grandma wouldn't be seeing my daughter no more.
She has supervised visitations, if any.
Nada's answer is the same as my answer. Turd.
It's because he knows I'm going to be like, fuck that bitch.
She's a nutcase.
He's just trying to support us. I get it.
Nah, no. We're moving out and stopping care for my aunt after being her. We can move on to something else whenever you're ready to. Or if you want to keep going, we can keep going.
What else do you want to try to do? Does anybody want us to do any? Well, Domo's the only one here, I think.
Yep. 5 watching. 2 is us. So 3 watching.
So who are the other 2?
I don't know. I know Domo's one of them.
Let's like torture Domo and make him watch a Cal Scrooby song.
He'll leave. He's like, y'all be watching. Y'all just only have 4. I'm going. Bye. Let's see.
I told him I wasn't going to request any more to him, so.
Hey guys, guess what?
Chicken butt.
So, anybody write stories and want to write us a story and turn it in so I can turn myself into the main character and Amanda can read it while I'm turning myself into the character? Or we can do it ourselves, but I'm just saying.
Yeah? He said, I think he was going to be in and out. Pause.
That's what she said.
Crazy. Yeah, because we're kind of just hanging out waiting for that live to start, right? Or that thing.
Yeah, it's in an hour, Adam and what the
Just in Time.
Who the fuck is Just in Time will be live on Just in Time's YouTube, and we're kind of waiting, hanging out for that to start.
See what shit they talk.
We could. What's other things? Like, hang on.
I mean, I got a whole list of like skits and shit. Like if you want to watch something funny.
Look at her face.
Wait, did you read this?
What?
Look on the ninja part.
My gay sister-in-law is pregnant and I don't want to help. Am I the asshole? Okay, let's do that one. I've got some opinions probably. Okay. So I, 37 female, am marrying my fiance, 32 male, in 5 months. We have been together for 4 years and knew each other for roughly 6 to 7 months before dating. Before we started dating, his gay black sister, yes, her orientations are important here, was ganged up on, got into a fight, pistol whipped across the face, shattering her jaw and thrown off a 3rd floor balcony and left to die due to what I'm assuming is gang related activities and rivalries. rivalry. I can't even say that word. A
Rival,
few
rival,
months.
I can't either.
A few months into me and my fiance dating, his roommates had issues with us being together, solely based on the fact that they were married and wanted me to be part of some weird thruple with them, and all but kicked him out. He moved in with me because it was my house or live in a closet at someone else's. And since he was spending all his free time in my house already and staying practically every night as is, we decided it made sense. A few months later, his sister had nowhere to go and said she wanted to better her life. He asked, and despite living in a 2-bedroom house with 4 people already, I had 2 children at the time, we had a third later on. I agreed as a short-term solution until she could get a job and move into an efficiency in the area, which are plentiful and cheap. It hadn't even been a month and a half of her staying with us, and they told me she had turned 21. She hadn't yet. So we went to the bar after one of the beer league softball games. The kids were at their dad's house, so I was in the clear. While out, bartenders were serving her, so I bought her a couple drinks myself. Bar time came and it was time to go home. She was talking to some guy and I had gotten a cab. The cab arrived and my fiance was disappeared on some drunken adventure. I tried to get her in and she declined, stating she was gonna go get some money. I told her this was a bad idea and she ignored me. I went to find my boyfriend and couldn't. When I returned for the cab, she and the guy were gone. She appeared at my boyfriend's best friend's house, having trouble breathing. She called me and told me his sister was there. Then she started seizing and foaming at the mouth. I made the friend call 911, saving her life. When she was released from the hospital, I took her home and cared for her for several days until she was back up to health. They are now, Doma said they're alive
Yeah,
now.
I seen that. I was just
But
letting you read it.
But after that, it was my fault this happened to her. I shouldn't have left her and shouldn't have gotten her drunk. A while later, she needed more help. I assisted. She was drunk and lost it on me in a Walmart parking lot. Once again, I was at blame for helping her and even a racist. I knew she was drunk and left it alone. About 2 years into our relationship, she called. It was really foggy winter night. Why the fuck are you... Okay. Even in a truck, the roads were dangerous from ice. She had gotten into a serious fight with her girlfriend, and her girlfriend was threatening to call the police after she beat my sister-in-law up. My sister-in-law was threatening to kill herself. I drove the hour to where she was and was going to bring her home. She cried in my car for 2 hours before deciding to stay, saying she was gonna move in with us. By then, me and my boyfriend had our third child and really didn't have the room, so we got her a place to stay and a job near us. A week later, she told her girlfriend that I wanted to be with her and wanted to leave my boyfriend, her brother, to be with her and raise mine and his kid with her. And I was weird. My older daughter, 9 at the time, has ADHD and taking meds. She had come home from her dad's and her pills spilled out over her overnight bag. Before we could notice, my baby who was crawling got a hold of them. We thought she might have taken one, but the pill count seemed accurate, so we just kept a close eye on her. A few hours later, we couldn't keep her awake for anything and rushed her to the hospital where she ended up in the children's ICU. She stayed for 2 days on close observation. Turns out she didn't get in the pills. Besides, to spill them on the floor, my other daughter didn't close the lid tight enough. She was just really, really sick with the flu. My sister-in-law called Child Protective Services on me and told them I was crazy and an unfit mother. CPS had already spoken to me at the hospital and informed me I did everything right, but that they had to return due to the call. A friend found messages between my sister-in-law and my friend's sister regarding plans to have my baby removed from my custody and placed in hers, stating I was unfit and crazy and took pills. I have depression and anxiety and a few other things. I'm fully treated and found capable of handling my life in healthy ways. She also went on about how I was once again weird and racist. This was my final straw. I told my boyfriend I wanted nothing to do with her. I blocked her on all platforms. I informed their mother I wanted nothing to do with her. I hear about her from time to time, but I expected as much. It's been almost 2 years since this, yet she has told my fiance he has asked me to be his wife, that I'm racist and weird and crazy plenty of times since for not wanting anything to do with her or for her toxic attitude. Now during my pregnancy, I had went to see them. We decided to get Qdoba as I was starving and I hadn't eaten since morning. It was nearing dinner, so we decided to grab dinner. We get to Qdoba and are standing in line, and she tells me we have to go. I didn't understand what was happening, but after a moment, I follow her out the door. An employee was chasing us across the parking lot. We got in the truck, and he reached in through my open window and attacked me. We left quickly. My boyfriend and his friend decided they wanted to go talk to management, so we go back to the restaurant. After trying to speak peacefully, they start yelling at him, and he turns to leave. They attacked him, broke his shoulder, nose, and caused serious memory damage to him. They body slammed him into the concrete from head height. Years later now, and he still suffers from memory loss. I later found out it was the guy that had attempted to kill his sister from the start of his story. About 7 to 8 months ago, she had gotten into it with my fiance and told him she was friends with this guy again, and he had been a better brother to her than my boyfriend had been. He stopped talking to her, told her anything that happens to her is her own fault for being stupid and going and hang out with this guy. She stopped talking to him, the guy who attempted to kill her and hurt my boyfriend. Again, after getting into it again, we don't know what happened, and I don't care honestly. But yesterday she called my boyfriend crying. She found out she's 5 months pregnant. She had gotten drunk one night and slept with this guy who tried to kill her. This girl is toxic. Now my fiance expects me to help with her pregnancy, possibly moving her into my house and taking on the role of a parent should she find herself unable to do it for any reason. I told him no, I won't. I refuse to be villainized anymore from her due to attempting to assist in any way. That I want nothing to do with this due to her clear repeat disrespect of myself and how much she seems to hate me for no reason that I can find. He's very mad about this, threatening to leave and take care of his sister and her baby by himself. I told him if that is his answer, then I won't fight him. I told him I love you, but I cannot control you or your choices. I can control mine, though. I just don't want to be there. Oh my God, she talks a lot.
Yeah, this is so long, but I mean, I'm still invested.
She like puts a lot of filler in this
like
story.
that. Even the update is fucking long.
Update. I know it's insane and super crazy story. It might not even sound true at some points. I do want to clarify my fiance's position though. Before the accident, he was on the verge of cutting all ties. The only reason he went to visit was to see his mom that night and let her know that it was... You scrolled pal too far.
Oh.
Know that if any more crazy happened, he was gone and meant it. He was and still is tired of the drama and bullshit. But as I stated, since the attack, he has memory loss issues. Some moments he forgets who he just spoke to or what he is doing. I know people are thinking, oh, brain fog. No, it's like the incident never even happened. So he will cut ties, and then his sister uses his memory loss to her advantage. She'll wait a period of time and suddenly message him or call him. She'll use other people's phones or get burners and convince him it's her new number. She's very manipulative. I try to remind him of the incidents, but unless he journals it, he doesn't believe the events occurred and will continue on as if it didn't. He thinks I'm lying about why I don't like her, as the final straw for me happened after his attack. He isn't being mean on purpose, I suppose. I didn't express this fully, so I'm so used to saying memory loss nowadays and not going into more oh my God. Okay, he's a good guy creating stability. I don't care. I know it's... My fiance's mother is apparently attempting to make my sister-in-law move to a shelter for young pregnant women, as she herself lives in a government-assisted apartment and can't have anyone living with her. My sister-in-law is refusing to leave after her girlfriend said she wanted nothing to do with her anymore. I guess sister-in-law was in a relationship with this girl at the time of the incident with the father. She threw her out. Now sister-in-law is refusing to go anywhere, and if mother-in-law calls the cops to have her removed from the house. Sister-in-law is threatening to claim that mother-in-law is physically abusing her, as if we hadn't heard that one before about an ex who dumped her. I'm still refusing to assist. My fiance fully understands as well now why I don't want to help and is slowly distancing himself from the situation without causing a massive rift. He wants to be there for the baby but doesn't want to get caught up in all of it. That bitch is crazy.
Yeah. That's a whole fucking movie. You wrote a whole movie with all the scenes and everything. Like,
Yeah, but she just like she's making poor decisions and poor choices, and then trying to
no,
get
I think
everybody else to.
she's right for not wanting the sister-in-law there, and I think that if the boyfriend doesn't want to take your feelings into consideration, even with the loss of memory, you did right by saying, well, I'm not going to fight you on this.
Well, at the end, she said he understands now,
Yeah,
and
but
that he's backing away.
his memory loss might put him back into where she'll come back around and say it all over again, because with that kind of memory loss, that could happen. So,
Yeah, that
but
girl's just fucking crazy and doesn't need to be in anybody's life.
yeah, I think the best thing to do is just to cut her out completely.
Right.
Well, I was told that Justin's live just in time, so figured we would go there. Let me pause the music in the background.
Well, like the screen grab is like just in time versus Adam, so I wonder if they're on opposite sides, and it's gonna be like a. Remember the screenshot I sent you from his
yeah, I
tweet?
seen that earlier.
I just think
Why is
sometimes you
it
get a little
versus
angry
unless they're
and
on
you
opposite
may
sides
say things,
Hang
and
on a
then
minute.
of
after
this situation?
Yeah, let me switch so you can see. Oops, not that. Let me pull it up here. All right, guys, we're gonna listen
you
to.
think about it for a
If you can say whatever you want, but thank you, whatever.
I'm not doing that. You're my guy. Mike, will you plug this in?
Here, I'll tell everyone my flaws then.
I would just say, you want me to say? I think you dwell on shit. I think you have. I think you shouldn't worry about shit like you do. I feel like it's belittled, or it's underneath you, so to speak. Like, dude, you got a beautiful house and a beautiful family and all this other stuff, and it's like, man, fuck these people on the internet. You know what I mean? They ain't never gonna see the shit, half the shit that you see. So fuck their opinion. I feel like sometimes you do worry about what some of the internet shit. And I don't think you should, man, because you have everything in the world to be blessed for. So fuck it all, man. That's why sometimes when I see shit and I feel like maybe you may be down a little bit, I hit you with some shit and be like, man, fuck everybody, dude. You know what I mean? Like, that's, as a friend, that's kind of how I feel.
I'm gonna go pee real
I
quick.
appreciate it. I love you.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you guys my flaws. Being my friend is not easy.
Still listening,
Not
though.
because I'm not loyal or not because I'm a good friend. Being my friend is not easy because I'm very hard on myself, and because I'm hard on myself, I'm hard on my friends. I expect my friends to do whatever I will do, but I would never expect my friend to do something I wouldn't do, but I expect them to do what I would do, and I'm always willing to go the furthest. So I expect them to go with and go as far as I can go. I'm a motherfucker to deal with sometimes. Sometimes I am angry. Sometimes I'm not good at saying my words so clean and soft like John Broadnax or Demon Jones does. I say my words very harsh. Uh, sometimes I judge people without knowing them. Sometimes I take
Sometimes you jump into people's beefs, and then you know what I mean. It kind of fucks you in the long run.
Well, I jump. So what I do is, if you're my friend, I'm jumping into beef, whether you're right or wrong. And that's acquired. I've acquired beefs from that, and then now I see these guys who, whatever. So, but here's what I am: is I'm a loyal friend,
Yes.
and you can
I
always
like his
count on me, call
personality
me,
because
and
he's
I
gonna
always
tell
show up.
you how he
You
feels.
know, I mean, with me. You're gonna have a loyal fucking friend.
I don't care if it's a little behind. I would like to discuss as they're discussing, but yeah, you're right. Loyalty is important, and I think that Adam is a very loyal person, which that causes you to end up getting hurt in the long run too.
And he's very honest.
Yes.
You and never settle for coming up short.
Right, Domo?
I am super hard on
Because he's
myself.
actually an honest guy.
I have a chip on my shoulder from probably my upbringing, and sometimes that translate into anger that I haven't addressed or figured out yet. I am a human. I have a beautiful family and a daughter who I adore, the love of my life, a brand new son. My oldest son, Taman, is 24. My wife, who I haven't, in my wife, that woman has been with me when I had nothing, nothing to give her, no car, no license, no fucking glimpse of hope. Um,
See, and I feel like that's what matters the most, man. Right there, what you just said, the family and the kids and all that. I feel like
but hold up. On the flip side of that coin, I've been a womanizer while I've been with her. I've made so many fucking mistakes. You can't
Yeah.
even count them.
Yeah, he won't do interviews with women because of his past, the way he's treated his wife in the past, and he wants her, which is good. I'm glad he, doing everything to make Margie feel comfortable. That's good.
Right.
My son Taman, I raised since he was 12. But on the flip side of that coin, I wasn't in his life for 5 fucking years. I'm gonna tell everyone my flaws always. I'm gonna tell everyone my shortcomings, and my losses always. But I'm not gonna let someone else tell my story when it's
It's a
not
good thing
fucking
he has
true.
thick skin
That's
because
why
that's
when
hard
I
to
tell
do.
Ryan, air me the fuck out, then Ryan. Air
That's
me
why I
out,
like
bro.
Adam,
Cast
I
that
like
stone,
Adam
because
too.
you're not
because he
perfect,
will
and there's people
cuss your
hitting me
ass
up.
out in a heartbeat, but also he will like be
But I
willing to
feel like
resolve it with you. Like he
the
will.
only people that he really, really will cuss out, like out is, like he'll tell the haters to fuck off. But like I'm talking about, like have a screaming match with you, it's people he cares about. Like,
No, he had a screaming match with Captain Kirk on Triple T's and with
well,
Triple
that's
T.
because they were all talking shit that day.
I know that's what I'm saying though. Like he's like, I'm going to tell you how I think, but he also is the type that if we can come to an agreement, or he's
Yeah, he
even like,
will.
hey, let's just go beat the shit out of each other and have a beer after and be friends.
That's what he
Like
was trying to tell Ryan for a long time. Let's.
he doesn't want the beef. He wants to just get over
But
it,
if you want to
whichever
have beef,
way.
he'll give you the beef.
Right.
Because he's not a vegetarian.
Up and sending me shit every single fucking day, and you know what? I'm never gonna post it. If I ever see Ryan again, I pray to God I forgive him, but I'm gonna give him every single fucking thing that these people have sent me, and I'm gonna say that's yours, and I'm gonna delete everything off my phone and say that's yours. That's only yours. No one else has it except you and those fucking people who sent it to me. I don't ask for this shit. It's all of the people in his life that he's done wrong, that he was close to. I don't want to fucking go that route. Do you? But the internet wants to see two men tear each other down by any fucking means necessary. So what I did was I said, all right, Ryan isn't going to fight me. That's understandable. Um Not because
It's the
I'm the
Michelin
baddest
Man.
motherfucker in the world, but I just don't think Ryan is like that, right? Which is fine. I
He
shouldn't
just
be
runs
like
his
that. I'm
mouth.
44
He
and I have a
just runs
fucking
his
family and
mouth.
little kids. I shouldn't be acting like that
Remember
either.
the song?
yeah, but you
He's a
kind of like to
Michelin
get punched in
Man.
your face when you go to the gym.
Whatever,
Fucking.
whatever.
You
So
like
fight, not gonna happen.
Damien.
Having a civilized talk and standing on that shit, obviously that didn't happen. And okay, fine. Let's rap. So I put that song out, Tweaker. People are like, this is the worst fucking diss song ever. It's not a fucking diss track. It didn't say diss to Upchurch, none of that. It was a, hey, Ryan, poke you in your forehead. Do you want to come out and rap?
That's what it
Or do you
was.
want to keep
Bait
playing on the
track.
internet? Because this is getting
We said
embarrassing.
that.
That's why I said in it, officially bored. And just put out that song. Just a little couple bars, whatever.
Doesn't Ryan always say he's bored when he makes
Then
his diss
Yeah,
okay,
he
you don't
did.
want to come out and play?
He did.
Here's this is a diss track. This is a diss track. It says your fucking name. I'm fucking done with all this bullshit. That's a diss track. Have that. Now what?
Well, now it's time for the other side to release something, I guess. I mean, don't get me wrong. As a fan of music and a fan of hip hop and a fan of rap,
What kind of shirt is
this
Justin wearing?
actually,
I kind of like
even though
it.
it takes a toll on a lot of people behind the
It
scenes
looks like a
mentally on
couch
both
cover
fucking sides, it
material.
doesn't matter what anybody says. It's just a
It looks
fact.
thick as fuck.
At
With
the end of the
little
day, the
bubbles so
fans
your
I know
mouth
it's
get to
cold
get a
out.
lot of new music. They get to see people combat with their words. They get to see
I
stuff
like
like
some
that.
of Just
And
in
as a
Time's
fan of
songs.
battle rap,
I love his
I
voice.
I like seeing
He's
shit like
got
that,
good
especially when you
songs.
get two people that can actually fucking do it. You
He's
know what I
got
mean?
his
It's like,
dog on
okay,
his
you got
hat.
this person
Aw.
who don't like this person and this person who don't like that shit's about to be really good. But it's kind of like fizzling because it's like you're shooting and it's just and everybody's shooting. I've seen a lot of shots and I don't.
He'll respond. He's
But
gonna respond.
here's the thing. I've never seen any of these people really go first. It's always, you know what I mean, him saying something and then it's them trying to defend themselves. And then it's just like,
I knew he would never go first. I knew he would never go first, so I said, "Fuck it, let's get this over with." I knew he was never gonna go first.
Now
He
he's
would
gonna
never
talk
do it.
shit online.
He knows I could rap. That motherfucker knows in his soul that I could
Right.
rap.
That's what
He
I'm
was never
saying.
gonna go first. So I said, "Fuck it, I'm done with this shit. Let's get this shit out there and over with." Bam, send the diss track out. It's over. Go ahead, do whatever you want. I know he'll respond. Do it. If anyone doesn't think that this is not bothering Ryan, you're
Oh,
lying to yourself.
I know it does. That's
anyone
why
doesn't
he's
think that this is
quiet
not
right now.
bothering
He's
me,
quiet right now.
You're lying to yourself.
Is he? I'm
It's
gonna look on
bothering me,
Instagram.
and it's bothering Ryan.
He's been
It's
quiet
just
since
not
Tuesday.
good for the genre. It's not good for us in our personal lives.
I don't
dealing
know.
with
I
this
don't keep
bullshit.
up with Ryan like that,
And,
so I could be wrong. But
it's
I
gonna
just
play
haven't
out
seen
how
it
it
on
plays out.
YouTube.
I hope nobody
Now he's 20 hours ago
gets
posting all these
fucking
shorts.
hurt. I
Talking shit.
hope
Oh, never mind. He's
I
talking
hope things
shit.
calm
Good.
down and people move on with their careers and
Come
their
out with a
lives.
diss.
And brother, if that dude didn't say another word about me, you'd never hear me say anything, ever.
Or I don't know if he's talking shit because I won't
Well,
listen
I'm saying
in, but
something tomorrow.
he's got reels
And it's
in
gonna
here.
be Spain.
Yeah, well, okay. And we said that when y'all haven't seen it yet, but we did our reaction before we went live. And we did say that we think that Adam only did this because Ryan keeps saying, well, if you don't post something soon, now every day I'm going to post this and this and this and this, you know. And so Adam was like, okay. So he did it one day and then he did it again and 2 days later. So, like, he's like, I got you. You know what I mean? But
Right.
you'll see that more when you watch our reaction back from what a church in a coffin, or what's it called? I don't know.
Church's Coffin.
Yeah,
That one was, that's a good.
that
diss
was a
track,
banger
Jomo.
though. That was
It's
a
good diss
banger.
track.
And you did something to me. You called me and you said, "Hey man, this dude just released a diss track on you. Don't listen to it." Why? Just don't listen to it. I won't listen to it. But why? Well, because of this. You didn't tell me what he said. You just said he said her name. Okay, I won't listen to it because that's whack. You know.
Yeah,
and-
that's the reason I was like, yeah.
I just want
So
to
I
trim
didn't
his
listen
beard
to
up
it.
just a little bit.
And
Same. I hate the puby beards. I want him to be like.
Well, see, some people just try to do
trimmed.
certain things to
Like
trigger people
Justin's.
because they know what buttons to actually
like-
hit. But and you just
Yeah.
gotta, and that's why I called
Don't
him,
make
man,
it
because I was like, I
scraggly.
knew you would want to be
My husband's is more like Adam's, so I'm always like, trim that bitch.
one of those people
a
where you
beard
hop in that damn truck of
conditioner.
yours and go fucking, you know what I mean? Go do some shit that, you know, you got a family, beautiful home, all that other. Like I said, that's one of the things you said. What's one of your, I guess, character flaws or whatever you want to say? I always say that. I was like, sometimes you just, you know, just got to think a little bit because, you know, these people are playing checkers right now. So you just got to play chess.
see,
But-
with the fuck chess,
Yeah.
I'm playing spades. So listen, what the fans don't know is
Yeah, I
for
love
3
him.
months, Just in Time, Demon Jones, John Broadnax, Jeff from Moccasin Creek, Hard Target, Simple Man, if I don't say Jericho, Ken Madsen. Did I say your name, Justin?
Yeah,
Um,
he was the first one.
Big Merv.
I was there.
Oh, it's
Fucking
there.
so many guys. Adam, just don't say shit. Let them just.
We did. You want me to talk about that?
No, I'll
You want me
say.
to talk? You want me to talk about that situation that happened in the studio when it was me, you, John, and you know what I mean? Like,
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
all right. So this is like, I guess that was the first time I want to feel like everyone was kind of mad. I don't want to say mad, but it was a lot of hostility. Like
That was the
because
last day.
that was the last day, And we all were kind of like, Adam, don't fucking say anything, kind of shit, you know what I mean? And you were like, no, fucking rah, rah, rah. And then by the end of
I
it,
can
it
see
was
that.
like John was right here, I was right there. It was like a triangle of like, and then everyone's kind of like giving their 2 cents and shit. But it was just kind of all of us trying to be like, man, Adam, don't say anything, because that's what they fucking want, is for you to say something.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, that really happened in the studio. That was one of the moments where I was like, man, I want you to know that we're your friend, but we're just trying to tell you, man, you just need to shut the fuck up, dude. Just. And then we tried that, and
So that's
and
what I
you, you
said.
you held
So
out, you
listen,
held out longer than we thought you were gonna hold out.
every leader needs counsel.
Mm-hmm.
Every king has counsel. Every
Yep.
president has their cabinet counsel. Every leader has counsel, and they need to listen to their counsel. If you have counsel that only agrees with you and only says yes to you and never gives any kickback to you, those are the wrong fucking people. You cannot lead anyone or
Hey,
anything
Domo.
without counsel. My
Good night,
friends told me
Domo.
what to do was the
Thank
right
you for
thing to
stopping
do.
by.
Be quiet. Don't
Thank
say
you.
nothing. Let it ride.
Appreciate it.
For fucking 3 months, this dude just dragging my name through the internet, however he wanted to. And then, bro, that's it. I'm done. There's no more. No more. It's so rad. Then I said what I said. I said, hey, Ryan, fuck you. End my career. End it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care, bro. I'm happy that I got here in my career. Ryan Upchurch didn't make me. Ryan
No.
Upchurch and me made a beautiful song together. That's a smasher. And
Tom
he
actually made
had a very
Well, he was
what
like
let me
popular,
Yeah,
but
he was
not as
popular, but Tom helped
popular.
him get his career
Wreck,
even in a different
never.
direction. He
Wreck
helped
would
him
never. Wreck
grow. He
Wreck
helped
are the
him
OGs.
find
They're the shit.
Oh yeah,
some
Break
Oh,
2
things.
is like the
oh my
best
gosh.
Adam at verses I've ever heard.
If you got a
Hmm.
wreck tattoo, we fuck
They
with you,
just,
man.
I feel like they find the best in each other and help each other.
Ryan helped my music career, and we made a gigantic record together on my first album, and I will forever be grateful for that. And that's the truth.
Yeah.
And
So
if you're just Dickie fucking Richards and you got 8,000 followers on Instagram
See,
and you don't post
oops.
content and you posted
See here, I feel like okay, he's kind of explaining more about maybe the diss that just came out a little bit. Like, yeah, it was a diss. I said some things that weren't true, so they would rhyme, and it's a diss. But here, like he's being real, he's being raw. He's like, Ryan did this. We were good friends. He was my bro. Like you know what I mean.
Yeah, well, like that first one where he said, hope my friend comes back."
Yeah, but he said that in tweet.
Yeah, the tweaker one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're such good friends, and then all of a sudden he like switched up, and he's just
I feel
like,
like you can tell that Adam sincerely just wants it to end, and he doesn't
yeah, he
want to
wants
be
the best
dissing.
for
He
yeah,
just
he wants the best for Upchurch, but Upchurch won't talk to him, and all he does is keep just talking shit
and
about
there's
him
also like
and
a
lying about him.
divide in the
Fan base.
fam. Yeah, thank you. You're my brain tonight. There is.
Because he said multiple times, "Talk to me. Stop putting shit online. Just answer your phone or call me."
Yeah, like okay,
And
let's take our friendship for instance. If I had a problem with you and I went and talked to Lacey and Carol about it and didn't address you, that would hurt your feelings. And we're
right.
women, so our feelings get hurt easy already. So,
Yeah, and it's not even like his feeling. It's more like,
oh no, I
why
think
are
his
you doing
feelings.
this
But
bullshit?
I'm not gonna lie, I mean, I'm a woman, but my feelings would be hurt. So I can see how it. He's not saying it, but I think his feelings were hurt.
I kind of feel like Adam's more like, if you have a problem with me, talk
Just
to
tell
me.
me.
Don't be putting shit online and lying about me. You know?
I don't know.
Because he had a problem with Triple T, and they've gotten a big ass fight on
Well,
their
and then
on
him
Triple
and
T's
Triple T
live.
made up.
And then he said, "Okay, let's meet up. I'll come and."
What?
I didn't make up with you. Come talk to me.
Baby, I done told you we were live. I told you that we were doing this tonight.
On the day off. I know you did.
You got a day off, so we'll talk later. You don't have to. You can stay up all night with me.
Well, depending on what time I get done with my drinking.
Well, don't just slow your ass down.
Adam got in the fight with him on his live, on Triple T's live, and said they
Yep,
were like
I
basically
watched
like,
that.
let's meet up and fight, and then they met up and got along.
Yeah, I watched all of that. And that's when Lacey came in and she got involved, and that's how Lacey Triple T and her wife, his wife Lori, became friends through all
I
that.
still don't think Triple T likes Tom though.
No, I don't think he does, but they were able, like Lacey and Triple T were able to find a common ground through Adam.
Right.
So, and that's
Because
okay.
Adam
But
did that
and
whole
like
independent thing that they did.
it's like what Lacey said. I don't care if you like what I like. I just want you to respect them without hating. Without, and if you're gonna hate,
Right.
have a reason to hate and explain to me why you hate them. Don't just throw hate.
You just blatantly hate for no reason. It's crazy.
Yeah.
10
Anyways,
music videos last year and you go get
yeah,
a
we got a
feature with
lot to
Ryan,
watch.
you're not going to blow up, bro. It's just, that's not how it happens.
Dickie Richards is diabolical name just to come up at the top of the
We might not
You
watch
got to
it
have a
all.
name. You got to have put in that
We'll
work.
see.
To be an
Oh
independent
yeah, it's
artist,
supposed to
I
be
hope you
3
guys are listening.
hours.
Yeah, no,
To
we
be an
watch it all.
independent artist without a label,
He's already bugging
you
me.
are your promoter. You are your manager. You are the person that makes your content. You are the person who tells your personal
And
story.
we've only been live for an
You
hour.
have to be active. Listen to all the guys in here. You have to be active on social media and push yourself and push your content for people to hear it. And that's it.
Yep.
And if you have a big social media platform and you can grow one, you can grow your audience and you can grow your music. It's not just going to happen if you just post a couple music videos and like,
But that, and you actually
Ooh, he's
gotta
loud.
fucking promote the damn shit. Like, so the thing that you
He's
guys
got a real good mic.
you are able to do, because you don't have to do as much promotion because your platform is so big. But you got to think, how many people have gotten features from you and the song hasn't really done anything. Now name one feature that I've gotten from you that
Right.
hasn't done
Yeah.
numbers, because
Damien, you're correct, because we were talking about that not too long ago. I think on the Bitter Betty podcast. I think it was our last live on there. Manders doesn't like Ren, whereas we like Ren, and it's
Yeah, that's what I was
because
getting ready to type. Like it's like sound too.
yeah
People like
she
different sounds.
and it's yeah it has sometimes it's not about the music itself. It's about the actual sound of the artist, and like you like what your ears like, and.
Everybody's ears are different.
And I'm not gonna lie, if Ryan, because I just started listening to Ryan. Well, not listening. I started getting to know who Ryan was because of Adam, because the girls introduced me to Adam before Tom was in the picture, and because I only knew about Adam after Tom, but they got me to introduce me to some of his older stuff, and then that's where we went down and we listened to Travelers together, and that's where I heard Ryan for the first time. I was like, this dude's talented. I was like, but all this drama, like it, the drama for Ryan, that's the only reason I'm not listening to his music, because I do think he's talented and I like his sound.
I've never really liked a Ryan song. Like I've never heard a Ryan song, but I haven't heard all of them.
Oh, I
But
haven't
I'm
either,
like,
but I like his
but I'm
sound
like,
is
oh,
what I mean.
I wanna put this on my playlist. I've never heard like
He's
Tom. They're like all on my playlist.
Ryan sounds to me like
Adam,
the
like
kind of.
half of them
I'm not
are
a
on my
country fan. I'm not a
playlist.
country fan, but whenever I do like country music, that's the kind of sound that I like, is the way Ryan sounds. Okay, and I'll give him that. He's talented, but your attitude plays a big part in things. Because there's celebrities I refuse to watch just because I know they're assholes. You know,
Right. I'm the
I'm not
same
gonna
way.
support you if
Or
you're
I'll just
gonna
talk shit
be.
the whole time that I watch the movie.
Yeah, well, I won't watch the movie. I don't watch many movies, so there's that too. But like when it comes to like music though, I'm not gonna support your music if I don't think there's if I ever met you and I could see that you're gonna just shove me to the side like I'm nobody because you're better than me, then I'm not gonna support your music. Like
Right.
that's one reason I love Tom, because he's never once given me that. And I think Adam would be that's cool too. I think Adam might actually, maybe, I don't know. This is just me saying it. I hope. I hope maybe he's like a guest appearance at Hogfest. That would be
Oh, that would be
badass.
cool. Did y'all invite him?
I didn't invite him. I don't know him that well.
How would he? Oh, you talking
Adam,
about like?
Adam and
Oh, you talking
Tom.
about the concert?
Yeah, Tom's Hogfest.
Yeah, he probably would be because
He's one of
and Mad
Tom's best friends.
Child
Yeah.
and Dax
And Brandon.
Brandon definitely probably would be
Well,
there.
Brandon said something in his concert that Tom's never put on Tom's never put on a concert and Brandon never be in there. So
Yeah, because Brandon usually hits the play button on the laptop.
yeah.
If you ever watch the lives.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Every time we do something, it does something because by doing that, you're gonna be like, all right, Justin. Sometimes he might get into some shit, but I know Justin is gonna promote this shit relentlessly every single fucking day and try to do it as big as he can. You know what I mean? As big as he can make it. And I feel like a lot of people, they may get under the misconception, like, okay, hey, I got Adam on a song, it's gonna blow up automatically. Not put the work in, or hey, I
You can
got
fast
Ryan
forward
on
if
a
you
song, it's
want.
gonna blow up.
I'm
But
just
it
trying to
doesn't work.
see
You
how
actually
long.
still have to promote the song, no matter how
We're
big of
already
the
an hour
artist
and a
that
half
you have
in.
on it. I think, and not just one
But that
post,
thing
two
said it's
posts.
like
You guys
3
don't have
hours.
millions of fucking
So.
subscribers on your shit. So as an up and coming artist, if you're
Let's see what he's saying
you
now.
ain't doing it right. And I was just like, man, sometimes I just want to be like, do you really believe? I feel like they can say whatever they want behind that screen because it's like there's no consequences or repercussions for their actions at all. And I'm not saying necessarily violence. I'm just saying, man, sometimes you just need to be like, man, shut up.
Hey,
Why don't you just
Carol.
shut
Good
the fuck
night.
up? Oh, you ain't got
Good
nothing
night,
nice to say?
Carol. Love
Oh,
you. Hang
Love
on.
you.
Good night, Carol. I love you very much. Ooh, why did that do that? That's weird. Oh well. I'll have to figure that one out.
What'd your mom used to tell you? You ain't got nothing nice to say. What you tell them? Don't say nothing at all. That's it.
Oh, Ryan, no one's ever heard that one before, Justin. Way to pull that out of the archives.
Mm-hmm.
Look, hey, first of all, I've got a little stone on that damn dab pen, man. That and I'm fucking.
Dab.
It's my birthday. Is it still my birthday?
You don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even hear what Fedora Mike's talking about. Is Drew in there? Is Drew in the room with you right now?
No. Domain is.
So if you got what's up, Domain? Hey, so if you guys don't know, this is how Adam, he's a little narcissist. So if you look at that
He got his attention though, didn't he?
Don't
I
lie.
don't think. See?
look at that picture behind your wall. Look at it. Look how
But you
is
know
that
why
like
that's there?
is that life size?
It's probably bigger than life size. But do you know why that's there?
Why'd you do it to yourself? Why did you do it to yourself?
It's first of all, it's a beautiful painting, but do you know why it's there?
Because the behind it is a
I didn't even
recording
notice
booth
it.
with fucking
No.
a buffalo fur and shit draped
That is
over
true.
it.
There is a buffalo hide that when you walk into the booth.
I
That's
know.
not why
I
it's there.
felt like I was on Elvis's padded walls and fucking Graceland when I'm in the booth.
All right. So that's there. That painting is there because that was the last show on the. That's another thing Ryan said, that I never took Broadnax on tour. I mean, I can make a whole video of shit Ryan said that's not true, but he said I never took Broadnax on tour. Me and John and Demon and Dusty went on the country rap tour, 2 runs. It was like 60 fucking shows, whatever. That was the last one in Taylorville when I was sick as fuck, and I actually had to go to the hospital. I had COVID. I was all fucked up, dehydrated. I was just a mess. And John Broadnax, I wasn't gonna do the show. John Broadnax made me. There was no, you're not doing the show. And I went, and that's why you just have to see it. Yeah, I think there's video shit of it and all that.
So basically, that was your Bulls flu game.
Yep. Yeah.
So you had so to break it down for all you sports people. Basically, Michael Jordan. What game was that? Was it a regular game? Was it like game six? Game six, right? Was it so game 6? Mike, you know that? You don't play sports. Mike, how would you know that? You held up 6 fingers. Mike, you don't even play sports, but you worked 12 years in the food service industry. Good job, Mike. Shit, man.
What is he
You know, I
drinking?
haven't really asked you any personal questions.
I want to say something real quick. This feels good to actually. Here's the thing, and this is real. There are so many people that are so happy that I stood up to Ryan Upchurch,
Right.
even though it's on the fucking internet, because this dude has railroaded so many people on the internet, just ran right over him and just ruined their fucking lives or their careers or their livelihoods. Um, there are so many fucking people that are like, dog, thank you for finally saying something, thank you. Uh,
I agree.
and it feels good to be able to sit here and talk to you and not have to fucking dodge around your questions and beat around the fucking bush and just say it how it is, man.
Well, that's what we're trying to do here, talking to my nice television news network over here in Indianapolis, Indiana.
There's
We
two
just want
ways.
everybody to come in here
There's
and
two
just
ways
speak a
though
little bit
that
of
you can.
niceness and put that into
Oops, didn't mean to do
little
that.
nice.
But there's two
Whenever you're gonna
ways you
finally
can do
start
that.
speaking
Like you
nice,
can either sit
I've been
there
waiting on you.
and
You know, I feel like, see, and I knew you coming on here. I knew
ignore
this was
it,
going to happen, but I
and then
wanted to
everybody's
talk
gonna want
about,
you to
you're
you know, like,
respond.
it. You just
And
said
then you get other people that
I never, we
overthinkers
can
that are
talk
like, well,
about
maybe
anything.
he's
I
not
never said
responding
that.
because
You can
Ron's
say that
right.
what
You know
you
what I
want. I
mean?
never said that.
Yeah.
well, I'm trying to ask you whatever I want because I feel like the people need
But
to
I'm an
know more about
overthinker,
Adam
so
Calhoun.
I get that.
What I need
Like
is
when it
what
comes
I
to
need out of
Tom, we're
Adam
like,
is like
oh, Tom's
the
already
Adam
said
that I
he's
get to
not
see because
doing
the people
direct
you remember
He
dissing.
like when
directly
Highlight
said
and
that.
Doobie came
Yeah.
in and
Yeah,
then
he said it multiple
and
times.
look they
He's
never
not
met you
naming
right and
names.
then they was
And we
like this
know
is the
that
impression they
Adam
got of
will
you
talk his
and I
smack
was like
back.
I'm trying to
Yeah.
facilitate that to happen
And
because I
Adam
feel
has
like
a
there's
closer
more people that
relationship
get
with
to meet
Ryan than
you like
Tom.
not on
Right.
the internet not like this
Or
but like
did.
if they go to a show you know the thing about us is when we do these shows and stuff we're out in the crowds constantly the whole time. And you know, you've always done that. You know, remember the slums and the trenches of redneck raves when there would
I
be
used to
like
walk
50
out with
people?
you out to the where they're riding and tell them to come to the stage.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Now back in the day with me, you, Jesse Howard, Big Merv, you know what I mean? That's when we met Jared. Like I remember all that stuff. So I feel like you know, I want to talk about that though. Like, so as no matter how big you get, is that something you're always going to do as far as you're just because you really don't have
Come on,
security,
man.
you just got a couple friends. What Lil tell the people because dude, they might say that you walk around with 17 ninjas or something like actual ninjas, like foot soldiers from the
So
Ninja
the only
Turtles.
time I've ever purposely brought like guys that are really guys not to be fucked with me was to Taylorville because I was prepared to get into a fight and I had a guy for each one of his guys and if anything broke out they can handle that and I'm going right to the
Managers, I
motherfucker
gotta tell you a
We're
after
not
secret.
that.
talking
Come
nice,
here.
Adam. Adam, we're talking about
Well,
you
that's the
meeting
only time.
fans.
Other than that, no, I never walk
I don't know
around
which
with
way to
the
go.
people.
Hey, right here, right
I
here.
always say the people are
Other
our
way, other way,
security.
other way, other way. There you go.
We're,
No,
we're
not
there
that
for
far.
us and we're there for
You're
them.
coming into my
What the
screen.
fuck I
Right
need
there.
security for? You know, and
You're stupid.
if you want to
Somebody
know,
said, hang on, I'm sorry not to interrupt you. Somebody said,
I
Justin,
don't
you
know
have
the
security.
way because it's like a
So,
delay.
you know,
I don't.
security. Hey, listen, but let me tell you about my security. My security doesn't protect y'all. You know what I mean, or
Dave.
me. It
I always
protects y'all
Hey,
tell
from
you I
me.
go the
So
wrong
it's like
hey,
way.
hey,
sometimes I get
hey.
drunk, I might headbutt somebody,
Eminence
and they
gay.
gotta be like, "Hey, calm down, calm down, calm down." So I'm just letting you know, like my
I
security's
know he
not
still hasn't. He
this
hasn't
y'all
even
security.
responded to me when I
Go on
told
record and say, I
him.
seen the comment. I don't care. What's up?
Yeah, no. I mean, I'm never gonna think I'm. I don't think I'm famous. I don't think I'm special. I don't think. Uh, I think I got. I think I'm a man that needs to find happiness and peacefulness in my life, and I'm working on myself. Uh, and here's the thing with the whole. Oh, you think you're a tough guy? Shit, I am a tough guy. I'm a guy that's willing
You
to.
know what you're no, you know what you're tough at? You're tough at talking nice.
Yeah, but I'm a
Talking
guy that's
ass? Did he
willing to
say
get
talking
beat up
ass?
over what I'm talking about, and I'll stand on it.
I give up, dude. Hey, dude. We could be talking about,
Okay,
hey
go.
man.
He
No,
said
no,
bye.
listen, no,
Let's
listen.
He
talk
said
about
Man,
bye.
let's talk
Christmas,
about
man.
bingo at the old home
I
folks
was
home.
snowboarding. Look. This was Adam Calhoun shit. Man, I was snowboarding, and you know, I was going down the mountain and shit, and then a tree was right there. I seen a bear hop out of it. So I had to
I
start
took that
trying to
in as
fight the bear.
sexually.
That
Never,
motherfucker.
never,
You,
never.
that fucking bear. I tell you what. Let me tell you something about that bear. You know what I mean?
It
He
was
goes
it
by
was
the
Fat
name
Ted.
Fat Ted. It was fucking Fat Ted. Get out of
Deadhead.
you. We got out of with the Fat Ted
What
Elliott.
he say?
Fed,
Dead
All right, come
what?
on,
fed,
let's talk
fed
nice.
Ted. Fed Ted.
Well, we're trying to talk nice, man.
Come
So
on.
listen, what do you think about some of the up and coming artists that have coming in the genre?
I'm so happy to see Man,
What is this
it's like this new
guy
style.
have a
It's the
podcast?
new style that you see, kind of that's a bro
The Shaka
Uh,
style.
Talking
Hustle Man's
talking
completely
to me
different than
nice,
Yeah,
nice,
Shaka Hustle
nice.
everybody.
Man's like if
who,
like
what, where, huh?
His energy's awesome,
Is
bro.
this his like
Shaka Hustle
podcast?
Man's like if
Oh,
Riff Raff
Justin's?
had a nephew or some
Yeah.
shit.
I don't
Hey,
Like
know. I
that's
think
how
he
he
puts
does
his
it.
music on there
Yeah,
too.
that's a good way to put that.
I
But
thought
like
somebody was talking in our
these
chat,
other
but I didn't see
guys,
it.
I think it's what is it Jaywalk and 501
What says at the
Bryce, and then
bottom
there's
talking
the,
to
the,
me
the black dude that I can't
nice.
fucking
There's
remember
Oh,
his
BK
name.
nice,
Cooley. You like
noise.
BK
that kid?
Cooley.
But usually I say,
But
oh,
I know.
there's a
nice.
group of these
Noise.
guys
He
that
made up
kind
his
of
own
got
slang
that
for it.
OT Mexican OT type flow, and like that new school flow, and they're from the South. I think Arkansas, and I think it's either Alabama or Mississippi, and it's really cool. When I was growing up, the Midwest rap, you had the fast shit, you had Twister and Do or Die, and then Kanye came in, and that was like, okay, this is the real deal. And then I grew up listening to East Coast, and a lot of the guys that I know, they grew up listening to like the Southern rap, like UGK and shit like that. Uh, um, Outkast, all that shit. Goody Mob, who's one of my favorites of all time. I never really listened to the West Coast shit, and I wasn't always big on the South shit. I was always big on like the East Coast shit. That to me sounded like
So
the
you
Hey,
consider
hey,
yourself a
Adam.
rapper, not really a country
Shit
rapper.
tastes like shit no matter where
well.
you
The
get it
thing
from.
is with the country rap is
Right?
so I'm a guy that went to work every day in boots and overalls and was the real deal blue collar fucking man that worked with a lot of really hardened tough men, and that's how I became. Those men kind of molded me, and that job that I had molded me into the man that I am today. And I don't know how you really explain. um are you a country rapper or a regular rapper? I like country rap. I like doing country rap. I like doing regular rap. I like blending rap with all different types of styles.
Yeah. Because
But
I know some of your stuff. Because some of your stuff, on the early Americal stuff, it was country rapish, and then now a little bit because I feel like you can only do so much of the same shit, right? Like you can only do so much of it.
Hmm.
Like after a while,
well,
it just gets a
I
little
think another thing too
redundant,
is
and
a lot of people think like you can't be a country rapper unless you're from the South, which is crazy because anywhere 30 minutes
Uh-huh.
outside the city is the country, and the country's not far from the hood. And
Flip
and
walked by and he's
there's
flipping his
country up
hair and
way
then
up
you heard his neck
northeast, there's
trying to
country out
flip his
west, there's
hair.
country in the
Getting old's
Midwest, there's
retarded, huh?
country down south.
Yeah.
So it's like,
Getting old's
and
retarded,
everyone
right,
in this
babe?
country has walked
Getting
through the
old is
country,
retarded.
through probably parts of the hood and through the suburbs and through neighborhoods. I mean,
It's from the
we
Tom
all have a
song
mixture of
about
all of
getting
that in us
old.
because of this country that we live in, the United States of America. So yeah, part of me is a country rapper. Part of me is just a rapper. Part of me is an old school hip hop rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can mix rap with a lot of different sounds, and country rap to me sounds cool. I like the guitars. I like the drums that they use for that.
so what kind of music? What kind of music would you say influences what you're doing now? Like, when growing up, did you listen to classic rock? Did you listen to more
I
country?
listen
Was
to
it just
rap.
rap? Like, what was
all
the
I
style of
listened
music that you grew up to?
all I listened to growing up was Led Zeppelin was my favorite band. So classic rock and gangster rap. That's
Hmm.
what and when I was 15, I got my first country album that I actually was like, whoa, and it was David Allen Coe. Um, so I grew up listening to basically I ran that David Allen Coe CD ragged, but um, gangster rap, classic rock, and David Allen Coe. That's what I grew up listening to.
Gangster rap made us.
That's kind of what my playlist looks like right now. It's the Eagles and then fucking some trap music where we're fucking bitches and fucking selling bricks and
Yeah.
flipping and dipping and
The
whipping
more
the chicken.
ghetto it is, the better to me. It's like awesome. It's because that's the shit we grew up on. They don't make rap music like that no more.
I think that's why I'm
Now they
starting to
got.
really
So now,
like
besides the
Adam's
group project that you did
style because
in
he does
Nashville
put
with
that in
everybody, do
there.
you have anything else that you're gonna
Yeah,
be
I never
releasing, or is that
listened to
kind
that
of the
kind
main
of music.
focus right now?
In the words of
I'm working on
Lacey, like
Americal
she
2
said
right
this
now.
past weekend, like my ears are
Shoot number
changing
2.
since we've been doing the
I've never
reactions,
done
you
a
know? My
sequel
ears are changing to
to
music.
anything, a solo project I've ever done.
Mine's been doing that since I was
So what
started
made you want to
making
say
my
America
own
too instead of
thing.
just
Oh,
calling it
Because
yeah.
something
I'm bringing
different.
back. I'm bringing back that original country rap sound that I love.
Mud truck beer, listen here.
No, it won't be that.
That you know what? That's what country. I ain't gonna lie, man. This shit getting too technical now, man. Let's bring it back. Look, hey, let's go ahead and dumb it down a little bit, man. Come on, we going back to mud truck beer. Listen, you know what? I don't think there's ever been a hook that said mud truck beer. Listen here, and you said it. So what I'm gonna do, just to let you know, is I'm gonna take that.
They
I'm
have
gonna
a
fucking
song on their channel called
and I'm
"Don't."
gonna make a hook. I'm gonna make a hook out of that. And then I'm gonna. That's
It's
how
on
I'm gonna do it.
Justin's
I'm like, oh
channel
yeah, I got
about
Adam
bringing
on
the
it. You
smoke
ain't
or
even gotta waste your
something.
time with it. I'd
We
already be there.
reacted
I'll
to
take
it.
you straight down
We
Calhoun
reacted to
and
it this
give you
past
nothing
Sunday,
from the
and
record.
it's such a
Awesome.
manly video.
I would
I
like
just
to say this about the
I like the
project
big
that we did
booty
in
one.
Nashville.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That is
I've
going to
heard
be
it. I don't know if it's
very
actual
hard
video.
to put
I'll
together.
look.
This is not something that's going to come out right away or in the next month.
like I don't know how you and
There is a lot of songs, a lot of mixing and that needs to be production that needs to go on, a lot of verses that needs to be filling, hooks. I mean, there's a lot that needs to go on. That will come out when
y'all really
Backwoods
not to
Booty is
cut you
what it's
off, but
called,
y'all
but
really
I don't
didn't
see a
know
video for it.
how big and how monumental that was gonna be.
no.
You know, and I could see it when I got there. I could see it on your faces. It was kind of like, Justin, what have we done?
Here, you can
What
listen
have we
to it
done? There's
later.
just don't stop fucking coming. There's just and then like I would see it every day. Like when everyone was there, y'all would be full of energy. Y'all are right there on the sound thing. Y'all are getting people amped and everything. And then when it would be just, the boys, it would just be like, fucking tired, man. But y'all kept pushing and did it every day. So, yeah, I don't think
We
people
were there
understand it.
Backwoods
from
Booty.
1
It's
p.m. every day till 1 a.m.
and I would get there and I wouldn't start drinking until 5, and then I'd last. Now a couple times I fucked up, but that's kind of I feel like the vibe that it was needed. You know what I mean? And needed somebody in there talking real nice, pouring peach crown for everybody to make sure everybody
Ooh,
had good
peach
vibes. So you're
crown.
welcome.
It's good shit.
I'm
I
I,
know that you
I'm
don't,
not a
what I
big
mean, but
peach
you're welcome.
flavor.
I'm
I just
not
want to
either,
say
but
you're
that
welcome
shit was good.
for me drinking
Mixed
in your
with the
studio
right
sessions.
drink, it's really
You're
good.
welcome.
What it
Yeah,
tastes
you
like a
made a mess every night,
peach
though, by the
cobbler,
way.
I think.
Hey, I guarantee.
Like I
Hey,
think it
Domain somewhere
was
in there. Domain ain't gonna say
cream
no to it. He
soda.
gonna say, you know what? Justin always gave me nice peach crowns right there, turned me up, didn't he? Show did. While you're drinking your glass bottles of water, we were getting turned up in the control room.
Would you rather me drink water or
What?
drink?
The control
Justin?
proof?
100% would rather you drink.
Come on, bro. I was
Yeah,
a fucking ass.
no, way funner. I didn't care because I mean we could get in trouble together. But
I
what I'm
feel that.
saying is now this water
I'm way more
fucking
relaxed
drinking
and
guy. Oh yeah, I can't wait
willing
to
to
go
say
hit the
my
club with
mind.
that guy.
The thing
Whoa,
is, I
whoa,
get
whoa.
obnoxious
Is
when
gonna
I'm
drink 2
drunk.
bottles of
I do
water and
too.
fucking
Still the
go
funnest
take a.
person
I'm already
to go
annoying,
to the strip
but
club with.
Same, I'm
when I
annoying already, but add alcohol to it, it's like 10 times
but
worse.
dabble a little bit. He did go sober, but what I did is I fully abused the power of him being
I
Adam
guess we'll
Calhoun,
find
and I
out
was like,
soon.
Adam was 4 bottles of I was Apple Crowd, 4 bottles of Apple Crowd, yada yada yada. Like I take full advantage when I go places with Adam, 100%. I will go on record and say that. Like, guys, if you guys have a famous friend or a semi-famous friend or a well-known, whatever, well-known fucking person, take full advantage of them. Okay, somebody's got to do it.
No, not take full advantage of them.
Well,
You know what?
stop.
We're done here. We're done.
We got to be careful what we really kind of say because at the end of the day, it's some weird things going on. But we're only talking nice, and I just got to do my Katie
That's
Couric
why he
interview
said
of
it nice,
saying,
because the way he says it, it's nice,
show me what this
nice,
man.
nice.
Hey, are there any?
That's
That's
is there
why he
anybody
smells
that,
it. That's why he
is there-
smelled
I
it at
don't-
the
I
bottom
can't
like
see
that,
it.
because that's how it sounds.
Nice.
I have no comments like coming up through the.
Well, no, they come so fast, but the other one we could see
That's
the
what
super
she
chat
said.
ones, and I feel like I've missed some of them. But yeah, we can do this, and then we'll do about like 5 more minutes if you're cool with that, and then
How many people are in the like chat or whatever?
Adam
comments
is
or whatever?
lagging bad.
I think our peak was over 2,000. Right now it's 1,600.
Is that good?
You're better than us.
I mean,
And then we have
I'd
us.
like to do
That's
better.
it.
What was the most you had in there?
I see. You just want me to say that, so that way you can be like, yeah. But 100%, yeah. You already know what it is.
He doesn't want to
Appreciate
say
you,
it.
buddy. Oh my God,
Yeah, I would like to
appreciate
talk
it.
to some of the people if we can.
Yeah, all right, you guys in the chat, if y'all want to say anything, here we go. Oh man, this is a crazy. Here we go. Wow, hell of a first one.
Ryan is a
That's
furry.
Can you read that? Do you see it on your screen?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can read it.
Can we do another one?
What the fuck was that?
Adam, show up Saturday here at Justin's B Day. I'd love to meet you.
What's the date?
Uh,
Wait, Saturday, like in like tomorrow or 2 days?
I
yeah.
thought the day was Friday too.
Yeah, we're here, man. So if you know you ain't
Happy
doing
birthday,
anything,
Justin. Love you both. I see you, Adam.
happy birthday, Justin. Love you both. I see you, Adam.
Internet,
We don't
internet.
play on the internet. 80s baby, rise up. Goon Squad, Fed Ted.
Hey, Jody, thank you.
Thank you, Adam, for getting me into
Thank you,
this.
Adam, for getting me into this independent lane. Love you.
Got me adding
What's love,
to your
Tabitha?
algorithm. Right.
Up to something because he was invited to the. Thank you, Ronnie.
Has been real A1 since day one.
thank you,
A1
A1
Don't,
since
since
day
Mike,
day
you're not
one.
allowed to comment. That's bias.
Well, he paid $2 to say that comment, so Dora Mike can get
Definitely
his
jealous,
comment. No.
Tom.
Oh, you know, hey Tyler Weaver, hey, come here, Tyler Weaver. Let me show my this before we get off here because we do have a lot of people in here, and I like to show people that actually do a lot for. So this is my engineer. You know how you got Drew? This is my Drew right here.
What's up, man?
His
What's
name's
up, my
Tyler
Drew?
Weaver. Hey, you know what? They always say things like, you know how you say the people you started with. This is my guy for 8 years?
Going on 9 now.
Going on 9 years. When I started, this is my engineer. This is Tyler Weaver. He works at
Appreciate you, Adam.
Roundtable
You,
Recording
Tom,
Studio. If
Meezus
you want
are
to know
good
why I
men.
sound so good, it's because of him.
Appreciate
What's
it.
up, Tyler? Nice to meet you, bro.
And he can't hear a word you're saying.
Elena.
Great.
Hey, is that your friend?
We have
Oh
we
yeah,
have
that
no,
is
what you call it?
Elena. She's in Domo.
Alina
Same
Rose,
solid time.
you.
Yeah.
Hey, so let me ask you a question before we
Yeah.
get off here. What
She's the one
what
who likes
made
beats
you
a lot.
Yeah.
and Demon and Broadnax want to make an album with everybody else being a part of it and sort of to do a collaboration project as massive as it was?
All right. So, first of all, anyone that has been following me that knows what I've done through my career for the past 7 years now, music career for the 7 years, um, I've always liked doing features, having features, doing collabs
Tom
because we
don't.
are independent, and that shit to me. What's funny?
It's a
What
joke.
happened?
Oh, I thought he heard me. He said, "What's funny?" When I started laughing,
You said,
I was like,
Go ahead.
What you gotta say,
is
Dennis?
somebody laughing in the background because they know what I'm laughing at?
No.
"Can they hear me?"
Tell me.
Hello.
What you doing?
I'm doing what happened. So
You
anyway,
said it
Joe,
twice.
you
Hey,
know,
you said it. Did you catch it, Mike? He said, you know, I was doing, you know. I tried to. Hey, when you go back and watch the replay,
All
you're
right.
gonna be like, I held it in.
No,
I
all right,
held-
for real. I love doing collabs. I think that's the best way to make
Oh yeah, I
independent
said
artist grow and
Tom,
independent team
Tom
grow.
don't
I
like doing
collabs.
features,
I
and
think everyone should.
that's when
New
he
artists, you
stopped.
definitely
Like,
should.
what?
Beggars Pizza, what's up? Beggars Pizza, they lay it on thick.
Bigfoot.
Okay. So I've always done that.
They lay it on thick.
The
That's what she
Country Rap
said too.
Tunes album that I did. That's why I tried getting all the guys who were supposed to be who are the pioneers of country rap. I put them all on a rap album together because no one had ever done that before. So that's something that I've always been doing.
I keep wanting to
Yeah,
go like
well,
this, and
no,
then
that
I
was
look
the
like I'm
Country Rap
just
Tunes,
doing
correct?
the.
Yeah.
Who was all on that? Who was all on for the people who don't know?
I could just sit here like this
I have
all
a funny
day.
story
Just in
about
time.
that, but
Just in
I'll
time,
t-
Colt Ford, John Broadnax.
that happened on
Stephen
my first date with
Jones,
my husband. By the way, that
um,
not the literal
the
thing, but
Wax,
just him doing that. We were
Struggle,
went out to
Like I always
dinner.
sit
Jelly
like this
Roll.
when I'm talking to you guys or
I
watching
wanted to
shit.
get D Thrash, but he was like
We went
he
out
wasn't
to
rapping
dinner.
at the time. Now he's back. I'm glad
And we're
he is.
sitting
Bubba
there, and he
Sparks,
goes, and
if
I was
I'm
like,
missing
and I did
someone,
it back
I'm
to
sorry.
him. I don't know why. I just
Bro
did.
Church,
He goes, I knew you were a
did I
keeper
already
from
say
the
that?
start.
No, I'm
That's
about to yank you.
hilarious.
Hang on. I'm about to yank you because no, it's going. Because your thing's moving weird. Hang on, just stop moving. All right,
That's
hang on.
what
You
she
should be
said
good.
too.
Because it was starting to be
Your thing's
jittery.
moving weird.
Just listen.
Kicking the thing.
Yeah, that's good now.
It's a kick in
So
the
John
thing.
had always been preaching that he wanted to do this big collab project, bring everyone together.
I love it.
Let's do this with Demon. So I said we need Demon a part of
So
it because I
brave.
do everything. I go on tour with Demon. I always want
I
Demon
just
to be a
got
part of
wild
anything
ones.
I'm doing. And of course,
I
yeah, let's get
literally
Ryan to
changed
be a
my
part of
shirt
this
because I knew we
because
were doing this.
you
So
should be. Uh, it didn't happen that way. And instead of
What does
saying,
it
all
say at
right,
the
well, we're
bottom?
not
Tough
doing it,
times
we
don't
still went
last. Tough
forward and
people
did
Me
it.
do.
too.
That's what I want to
That's
get
it. He
tattooed
didn't
on
want to be on the
me.
I
project.
love
That's
that
fine.
saying.
That's
Me
fine.
too.
There's nobody was like, come on, you got to be on this. That wasn't how that went down. We just went forward and did the project.
I think Adam needs to
Um,
be plugged
he
in.
went
Remember
a
that
different.
bear that jumped out of the fucking
His
tree and
Wi-Fi
started
needs to
going
be
down the
plugged in
snowboard?
because he's
He went down a different way, and he's doing what he's doing. And
He's on
listen,
his
man, I'm
phone.
I'm
He
just gonna
usually
say this
is on
for
his
real.
phone,
is he?
This shit
probably.
isn't this
That
shit
looks
that's
like a
happening
no.
right
Yeah,
now.
you're
This
right because his computer's
situation is
behind
not
him.
fun.
He
It's not cute.
usually
It's
does his
not
lives on his
like
phone.
Yeah, I should
this
say
is
because
not
his
what this
computer's
isn't
behind him.
game
So yeah,
shit.
he's
This
on his
is
phone.
Like every time
Unless
I've
this
he's
is
seen him
got
a
on,
another
situation, and
camera
it
somewhere
can't be
hiding.
easy on his
well, every
part.
time
Or
I've
I
seen
know
him
it's
on
not on
Triple
my
T, he's
part.
on his phone.
And I hope when everything time goes by and things settle, and I hope it just people can move on with their life. I hope I can move on with my life and my career, and he can too. Um, and that's it. Whatever happens,
America too.
America too, baby. God
America.
bless everybody. And
Adam
honestly,
Cal, Mary Cal.
I pray that
His, I think his
Ryan
shirt company maybe.
um
Oh,
I know. I thought he was getting rid of that.
pulls
I
through,
think he did.
and
I don't
and
know.
I pray for people who are
Inside
around
joke
him
maybe. I don't know because I don't
help
follow
him.
everything they do,
You
so I
know,
don't know.
Yeah, I don't
and
either.
that's real.
Now, if it was
Do
Tom,
you
I
want to
could probably
say
tell you
anything
everything
else?
because
Because
I
now
follow
I
everything he
guarantee you, because
does.
I know you're not going to get on this internet and you're not going to fucking, you really don't do
Yeah,
all
I for
that
sure
stuff.
also would
Is there
post it in the
anything at all you
Facebook
want to say
thing
before we
too.
head out and
Groups.
tell everybody to make sure that they
Yeah.
pre-order Fed Ted on iTunes?
No, man, I love you, brother. I'm glad that we've been friends this long. I appreciate our friendship. I would do anything for you anytime. Um,
You really do, dude. You're solid as it comes, so I appreciate it. I should have
What?
let you
What did
keep
he
going.
say?
What was you
and
saying, though?
also
You're solid.
Dalton doesn't like saying I love you
He
too.
said,
And I can't. I'm normalizing telling your brothers I love you, bro. Uh,
But
he,
he's
That's an
he did
inside
one.
joke.
He did one. But yeah, that's
no.
that's
All
all.
right.
And your daughters, I love them. You know that. Uh, and
Careful, Adam. People clip
everything's
shit
gonna
to
be
make
all right,
the
man.
You know,
Everything's
turn
that's
things
what
to their
I
own
sent
way.
pictures when Adam
So
was going
be
crazy. I
careful
was
with
like,
that.
this is it was like pictures of my daughter. Like, I don't think I've ever posted them, but those are ones that like private and stash. And I was just like, at the end of the day, the cool thing about doing what we do is we get to build camaraderie and we get to build a brotherhood and we get to build a family of not just artists but fans. And we get to experience things that we would never be able to experience if it wasn't for the people. So I think sometimes it's a big misconception that we may not be grateful or we're taking advantage of situations, but really deep down, it's crazy that we're even in certain situations and we got here by working hard and chasing dreams that a lot of people don't get the opportunities to chase or work hard enough to put
Adam
themselves in those
always says he's
positions.
gonna
So
leave, and
I
then he's
wouldn't
there
judge the
for like
next
another
man
hour.
on
He
what he
did that
does,
on
but just
Justin's
make sure you
too.
have an ice cold cup of peach crown and download Fed Ted on
Because he
iTunes.
likes talking,
Thank
I
you to
think,
all
to
the fans who
people.
changed our life, to all the supporters, to all the people who listen to our music and watch our lives. I wish you could actually walk with us through our lives and see every aspect of our lives and our and
I feel
I'm just
that
very grateful and
sometimes.
thank you.
Sometimes.
And shout out, I haven't had a drop of liquor in 1 week, by the way. So for everyone that says all I do is drink, I just want to go on record and say it's 1 week. Sober Sally, guys.
Are you gonna go out and get shit faced tonight?
See,
No, I'm gonna hit this
he
booth
lagged bad there.
because so far I've been here for 2 hours.
Yeah.
That's a total of $250 just to do this. So shout out to you guys for the super chats because it paid for the studio time for me to sit my ass on this couch and for my engineer to sit and smoke a half a pack of cigarettes.
I think this was a good live. I think it was good. It was good for. I don't know. You're a weirdo. Go fucking smoke weed and record.
No. But I would love to have you on here a little bit more. And just to let you know, everybody that's that's came up here, I do want to say I appreciate you because you're helping us grow this platform. You actually pushed me to do this like tonight. I was in the studio, and I appreciate that because consistency is something sometimes that I lack at.
Same.
And I'm glad that
Same.
I still did this, even though, you know what I mean, it was the middle of I'm in ready to go to war mode. Like I've been talking shit all day, like dude, fucking as soon as I get in this more.
Like I forgot
And
that they
then
were doing this. I already
yeah,
knew
so
about it,
so
but I
So
forgot
here's
because
a
my
fun
brain goes
fact for
in
the people, and then I'll let you go.
hyperspeed.
Justin was like, "Yo, we gotta do." I said, "Are we still doing that thing tonight?" We're not, right? And he's like, "What? Yeah, we are, bro." I said, "I'm burnt, dog. I'm burnt. My eyes are burning.
Is that why he's
I'm
wearing glasses at
not
night?
my. I'm angry. I'm fucking.
Sunglasses at night.
I'm tired.
I
I
wear
don't
I
my
want to
wear
do it."
my
sun.
And
sunglasses at night.
called John Broadnax and said the same thing. Like, I ain't trying to go up there today. He said, "Baby, just take a cold shower." So I
Ooh.
hopped in. I literally hopped in my cold plunge, hopped in the shower, and I
I
always show up
cannot do cold showers.
when I'm called, man.
now, mind you, I already made an Instagram post saying
Now
I'm not
extremely
doing
hot
it
with no
tonight
cold
because
water
I
on it
was like, I
all.
respected that because
Yes.
I was like,
Let's
you
go.
always
Dude,
you
I
don't
try to
never.
make
So I'm like, all
baths
right,
Make
baby,
for
my
go
Flip
ahead,
skin
sometimes,
go ahead,
blister. We're
and
baby,
good.
make
I
take a
make
bath.
baths
No,
sometimes
Because I'm
for
ready to go
Flip,
to
and he
fucking
goes,
war.
he's like,
Hug
"This shit's
frozen
fucking hot.
thermals.
This is too hot."
yeah.
My
I'm like, "This
husband
is
No,
perfect."
you weren't.
will refuses to ever shower with me because I've always like my
Same. Yeah,
like it's boiling.
Thunder
I like
ass.
it
All right,
hot.
Adam. Well, I
Like
appreciate you coming
I
up here,
take a
man.
bath
AmeriCal
and my
2
legs are
on the
red
way.
when I get out
And once again, man, I appreciate you,
from
brother.
how
I
hot
look
it
like a
is.
lobster.
Love you, Bubbles.
Yeah.
Love you, Bubbles.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right, Bubbles.
Later.
Later. Shout out to Adam Calhoun's. Oh, Adam Calhoun again, man. Shout out to
Yeah, they're
all
doing
y'all.
it
Tired
now.
Man. Shout
They're
out to
man.
they're
each and
doing
every
it
one of
now.
y'all for tuning in tonight. Like I said, we almost didn't do this tonight, so here we are. This is what, week 3 in a row. Week 3, is this what week it is? Or is it week 4? Week 3 or week 4? All right, so
Well, I guess we can get off here because Adam's no longer there, and it is whatever. But oh shit, I see a lot of my friends in there though.
Right.
But yeah, so that was Adam and Justin, which, I thought I was gonna be watching it alone, and then we got here tonight. I totally forgot about it. Managers was like, well, let's do it. It's fine.
I didn't even know about it until
It was they post Adam
later.
Adam had
When I
posted
when we I
it.
was waiting for you setting everything up is
Yeah.
when I was watching Flawed sing and somebody mentioned it to Flawed.
Yeah, I seen the advertisement on Facebook.
Oh
Adam was
yeah, I never get
advertising
on
it.
I never get on Facebook.
See, I'm only on Discord and Facebook and YouTube. That's it. I have a hard time getting on Instagram. And that's where a lot of people try to talk to me, and I'm like, I'm not ignoring you. I just literally don't get on there.
See, I don't even get on any of these things. I have only Instagram chats open because
Oh, that's
like
your
so
friend.
that on
It's
my thing
Amanda.
so I can
Hey,
see.
Amanda.
My husband said hi.
Hello. Hi.
Thanks for the pants.
You're welcome.
We're live. I don't want everybody to know that. Like,
Oh,
you said not to say nothing. It
no,
was your
she-
deal.
she's real sweetheart.
Anyways, but we're through with what we were doing, so we can get off here in a few, okay?
Okay, I would like to talk to you.
Okay, I told you to slow down, and I'll be in there in a little bit.
I got one more drink.
Okay, well, that's because I'm only on my first one.
Why you have to do that, please?
That's my family. I love them. And it's just us left in here anyway, but we will have to get more organized with when we're going to go live so I can better equip my family for this because...
Oh look, Damien's still here too.
Oh. He said, "Oops, I think I heard it." What'd you hear? Oh, the pants thing. I mean, he said it vague. It's fine. He's the one who said that he didn't want no, because he doesn't. He feels. I feel weird about it too, but like not like. I just don't like telling everybody my business on every little situation. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm not saying nothing, so it's all good.
Well, I mean, it's what you did. You do whatever you want. That's on you.
I know, but if I get like a instinct that I want to do something for somebody.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I would if I could. I totally would.
Well, you offer so many other things. Like you're basically going to be handling like everything right now, and so like
True.
you handle like way more than I could, so then I can at least offer some things when I can.
Yeah, I understand. Still, I'm always like, I wish I could do more. I just like
But
have.
you are do so much though. You're like my best friend.
Oh, you're mine. You're one of mine too. I have a few. I was blessed with a few. Thank God.
I wasn't. I have one from high school and that's it.
Okay, well now you got two, which a lot of people barely have one, so you're lucky too.
Because I still call him my best friend too, but like, you're my best girlfriend. How about that?
There you go. I figured to add the music in the background again, which I know you can't hear, but that way there's something for blank space. Blank space is what gets me, and it gets me to. Once there's music in the background, I feel like I talk more.
Right?
I don't know.
Well, because you can hear it, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I can't.
I need to figure out how I can set it up where you could also hear everything going on. Is there a way? Oh, it started over. I'm gonna check this out. Y'all can't see what I'm doing in the background, so it's all good.
Domo, or Damien Damo. Yeah, he goes by Damo. This is one of my songs that she's playing in the background.
To share audio, share a tab of screen instead. Oh. So we are on the screen. Can you hear it?
Nope.
Well, that was stupid then.
I guess you gotta go hang out with your husband anyways.
Shh. He can wait a minute.
I was having fun.
I
I
know.
thought you were like, oh, I can go as long as I want.
I thought so too, because I told him what I was doing and he was like cool with it. And then, but the moment he can't get on his game no more.
Why can't he get on his game?
Because he's drinking too much. He wants me to go hang out with him so I can hear the same line over and over again.
Oh my god,
wait.
that's annoying as fuck. That's what happens to me every time he gets super drunk and I hang out with him. I have to hear the same songs over and over, and I'm like,
Can you hear it now?
yes.
Cool. Yay. But if we are... So I need to do that when we're not having a screen up. That's cool. I could do that.
I hope Flaw likes this one.
Yeah, Dame... What?
Oh, read your thing and I'll sell you.
Why did Seth hang out with him?
He's hanging out with him, but the thing is Seth's got to work tomorrow.
Oh, I know. I just gotta ask you a question.
What?
Alright, what has hands but cannot clap?
What has hands but cannot clap?
Yes.
A clock.
Clock?
Hey, yes, you got it. It took Dad a while.
No, because
Oh, 'cause he's
we said
drunk.
it. Me and her said it at the exact same time.
It took Dad like 5 tries of throwing the.
But your dad's drunk.
Taste this. These are your favorite chips.
Oh shit, he's not gonna like it.
What is it?
Drink it. Sister will love these chips.
It's pickle. I told you. I told you.
Flip loves pickle shit. So gross.
Pickle shit.
Like all the things that can be flavored as pickles he's bought. It's gross.
Yeah, it was the way you said it. You said pickle shit.
He bought pickle flavored ice popsicles and pickle
I hate pickles.
jelly beans.
I do too.
Oh, you do?
So gross. I love pickles, but I don't like pickle flavored on things.
Oh,
I gotta throw away all my empty cans.
What was okay? I was reading this. Domo said. I mean, Damien. Damien
I know,
said
that's what I keep doing.
they're very confusing names. My nickname is Damo, and then there's Domo.
How about
Oh, I'm
Dumbo?
gonna just call you Damien. Is that cool? I used to call him Damasi because I could never. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
realize
that was
it
you
was.
that did that.
I couldn't realize it was damn Aussie, so I just kept calling
Dad,
him
don't shove that up my
Damasi.
Stop.
What do you want up your
Yeah,
ass? What did he say?
Pickle me D.
So
What?
your sister was
Pickle
like,
your what?
"God, She goes, Sid, she goes, Dad, get Sid taco chips. Give me taco chips. Get her Blues. She said it's like,
Well, that's gonna be a short. Maybe we can come back and go live in a little while after I get through hanging out with him and pacifying him. If I know you,
Depends on how long it takes you.
it's 10:30. He's got one beer left, so it won't take too long. Maybe an hour and a half. If not,
Alright.
I think either tomorrow or Saturday, me, Lacey, and Carol are supposed to have a meeting about some things for our Bitter Betty podcast. So I'm not for sure exactly. I'll have to talk to them. So, but yeah, we'll figure something out.
Alright.
Because I don't know what else to do right now, and he's not going to leave me alone. If you ever watch one of our lives from Bitter Betty, when he gets in one of his moods, he's not going to leave me alone.
Tell him to sit on your lap and join the live.
My husband, he won't. He don't like being on camera.
We'll tell him to shut
Hey,
up.
go get me that bucket. It's starting to rain again. Go get me that bucket.
Mom, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to piss on the
Right here. This white bucket.
Oh, that bucket?
Okay, look, my mic's really loud on the camera.
This is
Oh my god, stop.
They're fucked up.
Don't burn my asshole.
What about his asshole? I also heard his asshole. My asshole.
I like the hot ones better.
Say hot.
No, I like the hot ones better. I don't care for those.
Pickle me a D. I mean, oh, what?
Oh, my bad. I didn't see it there. Who said you take that down now? Where is it? Oh, I see it. Why are you gonna leap from there now? Come on.
Because it's a bitch.
Your boyfriend's a bitch.
Alright.
My
I
bo-
see a bitch.
What?
Do you see a bitch?
Your boyfriend's a bitch.
Who's
He ain't shit. He can suck on my dick.
I was gonna say my clit, but he said
I got boobies. Boobies.
You haven't sent him the boyfriend video so you can watch it?
Seth.
Yeah.
It ain't his type of shit.
What?
I know, but it's so catchy. He
Wait,
might
what's
like it
that shit?
anyways.
The song that we're talking about. It's
Sing
called.
the chorus
It's
again.
called the boyfriend song. He goes. Your
My
boyfriend.
boyfriend's a bitch.
Your boyfriend's a bitch.
a bitch. He ain't shit.
He ain't shit. He can suck on my dick.
I ain't with all this shit.
I ain't with all that shit. Why he do you like this?
No.
It's very catchy and boppy. I've seen a lot of people like it, even though they don't listen to that style of music. They
What?
like it.
how much more you got left?
See, he's not gonna leave me alone until I get off here.
Leave the drunk bastard alone. I mean, oh, you're the
Hey!
wrong person.
I ain't not the drunk bastard. I'm the drunk bastard.
Really, you're going to learn your words right now.
I'm gonna tell you something.
All right, well, y'all. If we can come back live, we'll come back live tonight. If not, then we'll see y'all in the next live.
Tell
How
us
about
if y'all
that?
want us more. We'll come back.